you have the...
And
Welcome
we're
back, babies. We
Welcome
got
fucking
Mark McGwire back.
What's up?
Mark
McQueer.
McQueer, yeah.
Yeah, you fucked my name up the
Yeah.
last time, remember?
Yeah, that's what it does.
McGavin.
Yeah, McGavin.
Shooter McGavin.
This is Mark McGwin,
That guy.
everybody. Play the fucking theme song.
Jeez.
Come on, man.
Wow.
I had it set up. I promise you.
I mean, this is
Theme
just
song.
unprofessional. I
Ugh.
mean, here we go.
Have it loud as fuck.
Oh yeah.
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 What's up, Mark?
Do that Danzig in that
Yes.
intro.
You
I
like the
that.
Danzig with the kitty litter?
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good picture. It was
Yeah.
between that and him opening presents on Christmas. Those are like my two favorite Danzig
Somebody
things.
made a Henry Rollins Danzig like comic book series where they're like best friends.
I
That's
want
nice.
that.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome to be honest. Yeah.
Danzig rules.
Mother. That's the only song I know
Come
about.
on, way.
Is it still spooky season? Kind of. I feel like it
Kinda.
is. Yeah.
There's some.
It should be
there's some
longer than a
layover.
month, right?
I think that Thanksgiving
say
should
half a
honestly
fall?
fuck
You
off.
look like you're like always kind of dressed for spooky season.
Dude, it's
you know?
weird too because I don't really even like Halloween. Like I don't really like horror movies too much. I don't like Halloween. I just kind of look cool, spooky. But
That's
I don't
chill.
know. It's
Yeah,
it's so mid. Like all the holidays, in my opinion, are kind of mid.
Does mid mean good or bad?
It's
all right.
in the middle. It's medium.
Some lingo for you.
It's whatever. Like almost all the holidays.
Some girl recently on Hinge, in her profile, it said that she was, like, she literally said, I'm a 10 out of 10. And I took a screenshot of it because she's not. And I was thinking of the word, she's mid. She really,
Yes.
Was it a dude on Grindr?
yeah. No, it wasn't. It was a woman.
Oh yeah. Speaking
Mark,
of
we gotta
vagina.
find. We
have some questions.
We got
for you.
some
So
questions.
we had Corey Mayo on last week, and he swears.
Corey Mayo, who you can see on my next show this Friday, November 18th at the Warren House of Pizza.
Well, he thinks you're gay.
Everyone does.
Okay.
I think I'm gay.
All right, which one?
You know?
Myth busted.
Myth busted. Put
Yeah,
that myth down as
He,
busted.
he like questioned us. He was like, "You think Mark's gay?"
Well, so
and
the-
I was like, "I mean, not really, but sure."
Do you want me to tell you what the running bit is?
Yes.
When I started comedy and met all those guys 3 years ago, I
You
was
sucked all of them off.
correct. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And they were like, "This is unbelievable," but we can't tell anyone that. Yeah, but no, I had a roommate and he was gay at the. He's a gay. I just don't.
He's a
live with
gay,
him. Yeah,
yeah.
he's a gay guy. But he would come support me. So we would get drinks and he'd come to the mic. So everyone was like, "Oh, who is this new kid?" And this is his boyfriend, basically.
Obviously, he'd kiss you when you got off stage.
Right.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Shit
So
like
that's
that.
the running bit that everyone's like, you know.
Hell yeah, dude! You got a boyfriend that's lit.
Yeah.
That is
Was he
lit.
cute?
I think it'd be funny if like you know how
He's a
girls,
ginger.
Ah.
You know girls will have like that lesbian friend and then they get drunk and they just always end up making out
Do you
or
have a
whatever.
lesbian friend? You do? Does every girl have a lesbian friend?
Yeah. Most girls are lesbians.
I want a lesbian friend. That'd be cool.
They don't like you.
No, they don't really like white, straight dudes.
No.
That's like the exact opposite, actually.
They kind of like me because like I look like I might be some type of weird pansexual.
Yeah,
thing.
you do. You do have pan vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You look like you're like polyamorous or whatever that means. Or is that pan? Is that all the same?
I don't know. I'm not fucking gay. I
They
don't
just
know that
offended
shit.
a million trillion people.
But,
Pan
yeah.
I got offered basically last night, and we can get into this, but I got offered basically to be in a swinging thing
Hell
and
yeah.
also like a cuck situation.
Wait, but you're single.
Would you
so
be
how
the
would it
cucker?
be swinging? Isn't
Because there
swinging...
were swingers at the show.
No, but isn't swinging has to be
I guess two
relationship
couple
and
maybe,
relationship
yeah.
kind of thing where
Mark
like
brings
you
one of his
switch.
hoes with him. Like, yeah, this is my
I think
bitch.
you would have just been, yeah, like cucking somebody. I don't think it would be swinging. That's more just like cuckold, polyamorous thing. I think.
Yeah. Okay. So
Because
swinging.
I think swinging is if you have another, like if you're
Yeah.
like you and your wife go out swinging and like switching, you know,
Mhm.
people and shit.
Would you guys ever? You guys
No.
would swing? No.
No.
No. Keep it old. Keep it Christian.
Yeah, keep it classy.
Yeah, just straight anal. Keep it Christian the
Well,
way God
that-
intended it.
You're still a
No
virgin
cum.
in the pot, man. You got to save it for marriage.
No, wait. What they push condoms, right, and all those like missionary things, but like they never said to use Isn't condoms like contrary?
What are condoms?
Yeah.
They're these little things that make sex bad.
You just wear them to make it bad.
Ew.
I don't know.
What's the purpose of it?
Not get diseases, I guess, or kids, but you can still get both, right, with them.
Yeah, you can 100% get both.
Someone said dental dam. A chick said dental dams last night, and I was like, "That's not a. No one has ever used those." you know?
Dental dam.
Isn't that like a block that girls put in their vagina to like try to like?
It's like
defense
I think
cum?
it's like Saran wrap, and
Yeah.
it makes it look all weird. It looks like a.
It's like a
ba-
film wrapped
Basically,
around.
they just put like a
little trash bag.
a center guard straight up in the middle, just blocking shots.
Yeah.
They just stick a
Look
black
at him
guy
go.
up there to
There
block
is
the
sperm.
shots.
There's spermicidal lube though.
Yes, there is.
I don't believe in
Heard
that.
of that? I
though.
learned that in health class.
How's that? Because then that would be everywhere. We would know way more about that, and it would be taught as like a.
Well, it's not like
like,
completely effective. I think it's like 70, like
Exactly.
5%. Something like risky.
But they teach us about shit that is way more risky. Like
Like
they
what?
taught us about like certain birth control that was like literally 65% effective, like the dental dam and shit. And
What's
they
the
taught us-
pullout? How effective is that? 69%.
I think they might have said it
That
was,
was
like
a joke.
50% effective.
There'd be way more babies in this world, man. 50% effect.
I think it's 100% effective
We need to
unless
kill
you do
more
it
babies.
wrong, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that pullout is 100% effective. Like it works completely. You just if you do it wrong, it doesn't work.
But there
at
is
all.
pre-cum.
Yes, pre-cum.
That's not real.
I think it's
Oh.
real.
Then what's wrong? Like if your pre-cum is getting a girl
I
pregnant,
leak.
Imagine
okay,
being a
I'm
pre-cum
leaker.
baby.
if your pre-cum is getting a
I
girl
leak.
pregnant, then like how much testosterone
You're a
do you have
fertile
in your
man.
body? Like how fertile can you be?
I'm just fertile. I've got testosterone. I don't need to do steroids like Josh.
I don't know. I feel like
True.
there's some like I feel like I couldn't get anyone pregnant off of my fucking
You
pre-cum.
say that.
I don't think it's effective.
Imagine
I don't
being
even
a
think my cum's
imagine being a
effective.
pre-cum baby.
Pre-cum baby.
It's like
yeah,
a premature
I'd rather be a fetal
ejaculating
alcohol
Do you
baby.
think-
That
do you think
literally
Jake's a
is.
pre-
It's on the brow,
Wait, do you
bro.
think VJ's a pre-cum baby?
No, he's a fetal alcohol syndrome baby.
Yeah, he's
sad.
a little bit of a
That's
difference.
very sad.
I think it's better than being a pre-cum.
Do you
baby.
think
That's
if
just
you
gay.
premature ejaculated and then had a baby that could be a premature baby?
yeah,
Yeah.
it shows up early, maybe.
Well, it just wasn't supposed to come that early.
I feel like since it's not a full cum, it should have like its head dented in or something, like some weird
Something
deformities.
fucking stupid.
It's like you're not a full cum.
Well,
you
no,
know?
a premature cum can be just a normal one. It's just you.
You
I,
can't-
come
I
early.
see it as like little tiny drops of cum.
Mhm. Do you come quick?
Depends.
Yeah.
Like so, it's
On the
either
day.
it's taking me forever, or I'm fucking right out there, dude.
Right out the gate.
There's no
yeah.
middle ground.
Well, you gotta pace
Yeah.
yourself, man.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
It's
No
like
one's
it's like
picking.
gun rights. It's either all or nothing. There's no
Yeah.
middle
the
ground.
rhythm method, bro. You just you know your rhythm. Come as quick as you can.
Yes.
That's chill.
I think it'd be
I'm
sick.
tired.
This dude's like fucking new record. Pumping out new records every day on
Every
how
day.
fast you can come.
So, not to change topic, but so I feel like I haven't seen you guys. Well, I saw you guys on Halloween, which was awesome. Thank you guys for.
Besides Josh.
Oh yeah, because you were in Vegas,
Yeah.
chasing your muscle mommy dreams out
Mhm.
there.
And I found one, and then I found Gina.
Who's this?
Gina.
Look at the phone number. Look
Can
at
they-
take a
where's the
deep look at
camera? I don't know if they can pick that up. Probably not.
take a
but-
deep look at the phone number.
Oh, she has a penis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
You like that?
Kind of. Yeah, I'm into it. And her name's Gina.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's this lovely gal on the back?
I don't know, but she also says she has a surprise, so there might be a dong. I don't know though. We can't see it.
Now, who gave you this?
I found
What?
it on the ground.
Oh. Okay. Now, this is her.
Yes.
This is the muscle mommy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's her card.
Why does she have a dog in her card? Why?
Because her
that?
dog's fucking yoked
Wouldn't you
as
just like
shit.
like to get like tied up and dragged across the football field by her?
Now, did you meet her? Is that how you got her business card?
Well, my friend gave it to me, but yeah, we met up with her and hung out with her.
Nice. How is she? Did you guys like have
Super
any?
nice.
Was there a connection at all, or?
She got a boyfriend, dude. Sadly.
Oof.
Well,
She's a very nice lady, though, and she lives
Yeah.
in Vegas, so.
yeah. The logistics are kind of. So you were at like an emo festival, right? So
Yeah.
you're like an emo dude. That's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sad. You're a sad boy.
Sad boy.
Nah, it's just
Living sad.
He's pretty
shit I
sad.
listen to.
I mean, every dude in like 2022, at this point, you know, you
Dude,
guys
it
grew
sounded
up
like
in
some
like
Jimmy Eats World, AFI.
Jew?
Yeah.
Jimmy Eat World.
World.
They were
All
the
American
original.
Rejects were there.
Dude, Kanye's
I
fucking
love
right.
Jew for
Kanye's-
the record. I
Kanye's
love
fucking
Jimmy
right.
Eat World.
Jimmy Eats World runs everything.
Jimmy Eat World. They
Kanye's
control the
fucking right,
weather.
dude.
They run the banks.
That'd be so funny if, like, as a cop out, Kadia was like, "I wasn't talking about Jewish people at all.
I was talking about Jimmy Eat World.
the pop punk band.
The Jimmy Eat Worlds who gave me a bad record deal.
They fucked over all my record deals.
By
They're
the way,
behind
I think
everything.
they also probably fucked over Jimmy Eat World as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think probably.
Just Jews fucking over Jews, man. It's fucked up.
Can I tell you something? They were just caught up in the middle.
Yeah.
It just takes some time.
Dude, that song's about them trying to get out of their deal with those fucking piece of shit Jewish people.
Yeah.
They were a good band. They're still around.
Yeah, they have to be, dude.
They were kind of like a
They're
90s, like, I'm into like 90s emo. I don't know if that's a little too obscure for you guys.
Nah, it's
Like-
not really my
like-
shit. But my friend I went with, that was like
But
all shit
90s
he
emo
likes.
wasn't even emo. At
No,
the
but they
time.
invented the genre.
It was
like,
popular. So
Like,
it
what are you
wasn't
talking
no, it
about?
wasn't. It
Are
got.
you talking
it was,
about like Deftones and shit like that?
no, that's
like
almost.
Marilyn Manson.
No, that's
That's
not.
90s
So
emo.
what's some 90s
That's
emo?
not really emo. That was like.
Look at the guy.
Talking about bands like The Promise Ring, Texas Is the Reason.
Nope.
I've never fucking.
Exactly, they're killer bands that all reunited.
Oh, I know the
but
Killers.
Sunny Day Real Estate. No,
Sunny
say
D?
these are.
Sonny D.
Sunny D.
Who do the
Uh,
Killers? They're a Christian band, right?
Yes, technically.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, according to Ari Shafir, yeah.
Another Jew.
Yeah, running the media, of course.
His special's really good. I just watched it. Do you guys?
It's on
watch?
YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
haven't
check
watched
it out.
yet.
Watch it. It really connects towards the end. It gets. It's really good. He does a Q&A too.
Oh,
Where he
yeah, I
lets
watched
the
that. The
crowd
fuck?
ask questions. Yeah.
That was the one with all the candles and shit.
Yeah.
I like the idea of someone watching that. And
Some
they're like, wait a
last year.
second.
That was good.
Ari's Jewish? Ew.
It was cool. I feel like I learned some stuff that I didn't know. You know.
He's selling
What about
yarmulkes as
Judaism?
merch.
It's that's what the special is about because he was Orthodox. He went to Israel. He thought he was gonna go into it, and then he completely left the faith. But he's still very interested because it's like interesting.
Yeah.
Like.
You did Zaz and Ha-Has with Chris Warren last month, right?
Mhm.
Did you talk to him about Judaism at all?
A little bit.
Because he's a converted Jew.
Yeah, he converted to it.
Did he try to convert you? He tried to convert us.
No, he didn't try to convert me. I think his dad did convert to homosexuality, though.
He
I
did,
believe.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He's
I
got,
don't
he's
think it
got a
was-
twink
yeah.
boyfriend.
I don't think that was a hard conversion either, dude.
No, it's probably never, you know, you always probably kind of know, you know?
Yeah.
Like you.
Right.
Like what?
Like when
like
any
that,
dude
something like
comes
that.
out, I mean, I have terrible gaydar sometimes, to be honest. Like, you know, I just don't know sometimes, you know?
Mhm.
But you generally know, like, if someone comes out. Or even, like, when I went to high school, there were kids, like, I went to a Catholic high school. We knew, like, there were kids that were gay that just, like, for whatever reason, you know, didn't come out or whatever.
Oh,
a
yeah,
while.
for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
But I think they probably have by now. I don't know.
Nah,
You
they're all
hope.
priests.
Come out, bro.
2022, you can be gay.
I'd love to go to a church with like a super obviously gay priest that never came out of the closet. That would be awesome.
I'm trying to work on a new bit, like, today, which is that my uncle was in the priesthood for a long time, and then he left, got married, and he worked at the state of correction in Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So he literally went from, like, an institution of butt fuckers to then another institution of butt fuckers.
That's fucking nice.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Why do you leave the church, just to get pussy?
I got to assume. I mean, why else would you leave? Unless you lose your faith, right?
Or you lose your job for fucked up reasons. Or I guess
They
they
don't
don't
fire
really
him.
they
They
don't
just
fire
move
him
you
for that.
around.
Yeah. But
Would you-
nowadays, don't they fire him? I feel like they can't just.
Are you
move
guys
him around.
religious at all?
Not really.
I had to go through like confirmation.
Yeah, I did all of
shit.
that.
Only the classic
I don't fucking-
Christian, Judeo-Christian.
I was baptized
Shit.
and that was it.
Jew,
Keys, my grandmother.
Christian. Say
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
not, they run everything.
they run Christianity.
You ever wonder why they don't have to pay taxes?
Dude, they run Judaism.
They do.
It's true. And not a single tax dollar paid. I
Um,
was talking to my roommate the other day about starting a church in our house to like evade taxes.
you
Maybe
do
not.
look like a dude who would start one of those dumb cults where like getting high on life or like one of those.
100%.
Ever watch those Vice
You just
docs?
give
I've always
20%
had
of
that
your
look
income?
too. Like before before
set you
this, I had
straight.
really long
Yeah,
hair, and I like looked like I was like about to start a cult.
yeah.
And
And people would follow you.
100%.
You would tattoo everyone like your whatever weird symbols or like
Yeah, you have
There'd
to
be
get this
rankings, so tattoos
photorealism
would be the
vagina
rank.
Well, that's
tattoo
again
on
getting
you.
into kind of a Judaism thing where you're putting numbers on people. So let's not go down.
No,
that
that's
route,
actually
but-
exactly what I'm doing in mine.
It's just it's like 69 420.
Yeah, 69 420 on the wrist, dude.
911.
9/11 69 420.
Yeah.
You are the chosen one.
The forbidden number.
You never forget, man. Your first
Dude, honestly,
69.
8008.
Mhm.
Like if that was your social security number, you might think you're a god, right?
Yeah.
Is that possible? Hold on.
Maybe.
No, you need one more number. Fuck.
You got where do you guys stance on 69? You think it's like overrated?
No, I like it.
I've never attempted it.
Because if you look, hold on.
You never
Look
attempted
at the
it?
Never
size
attempted it.
differential between me and Cassidy right now.
Okay.
Yeah, my girlfriend's pretty short.
I honestly, you seem like you're maybe the same height, to be
No,
honest.
she's small as fuck.
Oh.
So it lines up perfectly, is what I'm saying. So I mean, if it doesn't line up, it's overrated as fuck. Your neck's all bent. But if you line up, then it makes sense.
I'd have to reach up pretty.
You seem like you're my height, maybe.
Yeah.
Because here's the problem: like I'm 6, which is like to
Yeah.
me normal.
Years old?
But
It's like-
but all my comic friends are like little short guys,
Uh-huh.
so it feels. It's
So you
just,
can't 69 them.
No.
Bullshit.
But yeah, it is weird. I don't know. At the height is a concern, right? The height
You'll find a
differential.
big broad man one day.
So you really don't like 69ing, I guess.
No, I do. I like it. Yeah.
You do? Or you just to find a taller bitch?
Um.
Because you need like a good I'd say 4 or 5 inches difference in height.
Yeah.
Just for it to because if you're the same height, it's not gonna work.
And I only have 4 inches to begin with, so
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's hard.
And not always either.
That's why, you could solve it just by being the top of the 69, just powering it in their mouth. As much weight as you can.
Yeah.
Don't let up. No matter what you
That's
hear.
so fucking anus,
No
dude.
matter what you hear.
Being the
Don't
top,
let up.
being the guy and being the top in the 69.
Yeah, maybe to just a hairy butt like in your.
Just fucking.
Here
Wouldn't
to
that be-
stay.
Wouldn't that be weird if that couple that wanted me to like cuck or swing or whatever, if the guy was like, "I just want you to 69," you know?
Yeah, just watching your wife get 69. That's
But
really
I'm
weird.
on top.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He wants to. And he's
Yeah.
standing
He
behind
wants to
you.
see
I'd watch
a
your ass,
butthole.
bro.
Yeah.
He's standing behind you, so he doesn't have to see his wife's fucking
Mhm.
face.
I have a
Just
pretty
staring
good,
at ass.
pretty good bum though, to be honest.
Nice.
Hairy
For a
or-
soccer bum. Yeah, it's very hairy. Yeah. Can you see? It's like kind of.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
It's
I
yeah,
think
it's
you
a little-
showed your butt last
Yeah,
time
he
you were on
did.
this podcast.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
I
have
used
a
to
nice
show.
ass.
I realized I heard someone on a podcast, but like, we did a lot of gay stuff. Like, growing up, like I jerked off at like sleepovers,
Circle jerks,
and I
yeah,
would
yeah.
show my ass. Like we would moon each other. And now then the dick game became where you like, your friend walks into a room and you just have your dick out. Because that movie,
Didn't do that one.
I like Dane Cook
I never
movie,
made that movie.
Oh.
which is sexual assault, I think. but-
Waiter.
Yeah.
The
Waiting.
Ryan Reynolds movie with.
Oh,
Dane Cook.
yeah.
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 Yeah, that was pretty fucking gay.
Yeah, it's kind of gay.
I think I did the jerking off at sleepovers a couple times, but I think that was it. I mean, mooning is obvious, but I never saw that as gay.
Yeah, Mooney's not gay.
Mooning, it's like haha.
Haha.
You guys ever
See
seen
my
a
ass.
blood moon? It's
No.
when a girl does it, but she's on her period.
Oh shit, dude.
Nice.
There was a
That's
blood
sweet.
moon the other night on Tuesdays. You
There
guys
was
saw
I
it?
stayed
in the
up for
morning.
it.
Yeah, I saw it
Really?
before I
I
went
missed
to work.
it. My buddy
Yes.
got a photo of it.
It was whatever.
He got a
My
pretty
opinion.
cool
yeah,
photo
it was
of
It was
pretty
good.
lame. It could have like.
I saw it at the
been
beginning
cool
of it, so
if
it was more
fucking said-
brown than red.
A brown moon. That's when you got
Yeah. Mooning someone with shit
Yeah.
all over your ass.
Yep.
No, that's disrespectful.
Hey, yo, where the black mamas at?
Oh, you know what else?
Or you shit while you're mooning them.
You know what else people said at the show last night? They said there's a trend on TikTok of like guys that don't wipe their asses or something.
Yeah,
Oh.
what's your problem?
Yeah, what's so wrong about
You guys
that?
all seem like you're like popular on TikTok. Or
I don't
No,
own.
our
I don't
TikTok
have
has
TikTok.
fans.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Dude.
wouldn't last 2 seconds.
We like broke TikTok though, because I looked it up and it says after 5 content violations, you get full blown blocked on TikTok. And we have like 16 content violations, and we're still just going up.
I know
every day.
I know comics that had like multiple violations and they go fuck TikTok. I'm just done with it. I'm not doing it.
I don't know, because it works still. Like, we still get a fuck ton of views. It's just, it's not. They take every other one of our videos down because we said bad words. I don't know how Corey stayed up, because that one was entirely on blackface. Like, the whole clip was on blackface.
Yeah.
Oh,
We didn't
really?
say any like.
We were
Hey, well,
talking-
you weren't wearing blackface.
No,
which
we
is
did
key.
show
We're
a
talking about
picture
the dude
of
from
Oliver
Ink
Peck.
Master, Oliver Peck. He's
I thought
old-
Dave
old-
Navarro was on Ink Master.
He is, but the judge with the ponytail and the.
I've never really seen the
mustache.
show.
He back in the day for Halloween he wore an extremely good blackface.
Well, who hasn't? I mean, Justin Trudeau.
Dude,
you know,
he was
Yeah.
N-word man, and he like went full black body. with
that was a
afro and
movie though,
everything.
right? Or something.
I don't know.
It should be a movie.
N-word
Yeah.
man, that would be pretty cool. I want to
Um,
be N-word man.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
even.
it.
I don't want to riff on this, to be honest. I was thinking about it for a second, and I go, "Let's." No.
Yeah, just the guy. It's like crimes are going down, then he jumps into like the bank while it's being robbed with a suit on. He's like, I'm gonna say it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like while the crime's happening, he's committing his own crimes.
No,
like,
no. He pulls
I'm
up
gonna
all
say-
the crimes happening to drop the hard RN word, and then leaves.
This is a terrible transition, but we helped a young black child today that was lost in my neighborhood. He literally didn't know. He didn't have a phone. He didn't know addresses. He said he was like here from Philly. My friend and I were like trying to help this kid find people on Facebook, and eventually he goes, "Oh, the Family Dollar. I live here." And I go get in my car. And I just drove this kid to a house, and he goes, "Thank you." And we go write down phone numbers, and
Yeah.
we just dropped him off at this house. Who knows? He could have got murdered or something. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
Hopefully you put him in the right
You're
direction.
like the cops in Jeffrey Dahmer situation.
I know it felt like that. You know, he had like a hole
Yeah.
drilled into his brain.
Yeah.
You
Uh-huh.
know,
Hell yeah.
Bubbling.
Like, oh, this must be some gay shit.
it felt good. It felt like a good,
Yeah, you do the good thing.
But my buddy it was with Jimmy, and he just texted me. He goes, "I don't think that kid was autistic. I think he didn't say he was retarded either, but I think he just had a bad upbringing or just they didn't teach him like, he doesn't know like phone numbers or any like your parents'
Bro,
phone numbers like."
You ever seen documentary on Netflix? I Killed My Dad. You ever seen that?
No, but that's like something you'd star in probably, to be honest.
But, anyways,
Kill Bill.
fucking
Kill Bill.
This fucking kid.
I hate you, Dad.
Fucking dad. But this kid, he basically he was kidnapped by his dad when he was like really young and like brought like halfway across the country. And fucking, he wasn't allowed to go to school. Didn't know his he didn't know his age. He didn't know his address or like where he or anything. Like, he didn't know his phone number or shit. And then eventually, his dad was beating the fuck out of him all the time and shit. He didn't know like any of the laws, obviously, because he hasn't been raised like a normal person. So he
Right.
shoots his dad. And then he gets out and they're like asking about it. And he's like, I literally didn't know that you weren't allowed to do that. And fucking Cause yeah,
Did that hold up in
dude, you
court?
could have just brought a kid back to his fucking.
Did that hold up in court?
No, he went to jail for a couple of years, and I think then they did the Netflix thing, and they got him out because he shouldn't be in there because his dad was abusing him, and didn't have actual rights.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was
He
pretty
seems
much
like someone that
kidnapped.
should be on the streets for sure. Just learning.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's
I think
going to
he's
go.
smart now, though. I
well.
think he took some
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah, he took some classes and now he knows that you can't shoot people. Yeah,
guess.
good.
I mean, what the fuck else
Do
are
you
gonna
have to
do?
be taught that though? I feel like that's an inherent like
Is it,
human.
though?
I think it is. It's in the Bible and the
The
Torah.
Bible.
No, I
the
feel like it's
Torah.
inherent too. Fucking
Not that I've read
back
the Bible.
in the day, like
but-
hunt to survive, or like
yeah, hunting animals, not.
yeah, or if you feel danger.
Yeah, if you're being like attacked.
If you feel
Self-defense
danger, you're
type
gonna
thing.
fucking. You're automatically just gonna like try to self-defense.
Yeah.
Like, what if I like?
Have you ever
tried-
had to defend yourself?
No, but like, what if I tried to like come and rape
In
you?
a self-defense
You know
situation.
what I mean?
I would kick your ass. Are you kidding me?
Okay, yeah.
If you
and
tried to
why?
rape me, I would take you down
And
in
why?
an
'Cause
Bite his
instant.
nose
I'm
off.
putting
That's an
money on
instinct.
Josh for the rape, dude.
Yeah, don't test
If I
me.
was getting raped,
You
bro,
think
I'd
he
go
could rape
straight
I
me?
think he could
animal.
I
rape
think I
you.
could.
Try
We'll
right
say.
now. We'll see how
Couple
this
more
one
of
plays
these
out.
and
Mark, wait, I'll just pop a fucking quick steroid needle real quick.
Yep.
What were you defining as rape too? Like, I think he could at least
Penetration.
slip his dick in your mouth, you know?
You have to bite his dick off.
Mark, I can get it in
Yeah.
a hole real quick.
I watched
rape
this.
too?
I've been on a huge horror kick just because spooky
Horror kick?
season. Horror.
Oh.
And I watched this terrible movie called Shrooms that came out years ago where they just go to Ireland and eat shrooms with this Irish guy who's like their shaman guy. And of course they eat the wrong ones. And
course.
then they're in the forest and this guy follows what he thinks is a woman and there's a car and he just sticks his dick through the window and she's giving him a blowjob and then of course it's just like a demon who bites his dick off. And it's just it's the worst movie of all time.
I knew a dude who got raped by his shaman while they were doing mushrooms.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like his shaman.
How do you know people that do mushrooms with shaman? Like who?
I mean,
I know a kid that smokes meth with a gay priest.
see?
Yeah.
Where what's going on with this generation?
He trusted the
Biden.
He trusted his shaman, dude. It's fucked up. He trusted the dude and then
The shaman
got
fucking...
drugged up and touched up.
There's so much to unpack right now. So first of all, so your friend, this is someone you know, or
A friend of a friend, but yes.
so they went on like a trip to another country or something, or
Yeah. It was like in
it wasn't
Peru or whatever.
ayahuasca, right? It was.
No, it was. I think it was mushrooms or like something. I think it might have been mushrooms or peyote or something like that. But yeah, got touched up by a shaman.
And they weren't into it at all, or
No,
really?
that dude doesn't do shrooms anymore.
Oh, it was a dude with a dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
He got gay.
This wasn't
He
like
got
a
raped,
girl that
man.
took it with the shaman. No, this was
he
a
got
dude.
gaped,
He got
Yeah,
gay.
he got gaped on shrooms. Yes,
and he doesn't want to
that's
do
one way
shrooms.
to put it.
He might need to do a heroic dose of mushrooms to
Yes.
like get through that
Yeah.
traumatic experience. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
have you guys ever done like a?
I've never done more than like an eighth. I've done like two.
Hold on. That's like a lot of mushrooms.
No, I've done like.
I do
grams.
more acid than I do mushrooms.
No, let me look at him though.
We'll touch you up.
I'm more of an acid man
I do
than I
like-
am a shroom
I do
man.
like mushrooms, but
Can I have one?
these
Oh
look
yeah.
these look pretty good. I haven't really seen like almost truffly ones. I always get the skinny.
I like the ones with the, cause I usually only eat the caps. I'm not a stem guy, cause I'm a baby, and I don't like eating sticks.
Well, no one likes them. They're not.
I know. That's why I do more. That's why I like acid better than
My problem
mushrooms.
is I would always throw up.
Yeah, I get nauseous.
Don't do drugs, kids, and I've never done drugs.
Down the hatch.
When in Rome.
That's
dude.
just from Stop and Shop.
Yeah, the mushrooms. Yeah.
Mhm. Totally.
Yeah, I'm more of a Shaw's guy. But does anyone? Am I the only one that fucks with Shaw's? I like Shaw's.
I don't live near any
Shop
Shaws.
I love.
With my move. With my new move.
I'm a
I-
stop and plop
Stop and
kinda
Shop,
guy.
This is closer. I want to try out Aldi though.
Nah, I don't really like Aldi.
Market Basket's alright.
Uh-huh.
Market Basket's
Jimmy.
weird. Yeah, actually, Market Basket's good.
Move my seat in.
Yeah, the cameras
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, don't be a retard about it.
That's gonna be hard. He's gonna drop the R word on me, bro. That's gonna fuck up.
Yeah, it was kind of messed up to be honest.
No, it's all good.
This is just bad language, you know.
It's all
I like how casually though you can just eat. Like for me, it's always I gotta be at like a thing, and it's gonna be like almost planned out. Like I go to the Patriots game sometimes, and I've
That's
eaten
fun.
a little bit. Yeah, it's a good time, you know.
I don't know. I used to do like
Like meth or
Like
heroin?
3 tabs. Like my every weekend in high school, pretty much, I would do 3 tabs of acid and
And did you pass high school? Did you
Yeah.
graduate? Yeah.
and 2 Adderall,
What's
and then
that?
smoke a bunch of weed. That was like my cocktail, and then I would just draw all night. So like, psychedelics are kind of like whatever to me. Like especially shrooms because it's so much.
Do you think
more
you
mellow.
fucked your brain up from that?
Most definitely, bro. I was 16 years old. Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you guys do any of that?
I did
Yeah.
so much acid when I was 15.
This is
So
all
much
starting to
acid.
make
I did
a
a good-
lot.
This
a
whole
lot of
podcast
sense.
is like a
Yeah, this is just like
outcome
a-
of doing way too much acid when
and
you're
it
a
looks
kid.
like that, to be honest, too.
Mm-hmm.
But like you guys are killing it. You know.
Yeah.
You're all.
Not really.
No, you are. I mean,
we
you.
don't make money.
Well, you got to build it.
Yeah.
You got to build a brand. You're building the Gay Boys Sex Club or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Actually, we've been talking about
a
it.
brand.
We might mature our shit up.
Oh yeah, we've been talking about not like the content at all. Still same
Yeah.
content, but like maybe not have like our picture be like a monster, a 3-headed monster with like a gigantic black cock and huge titties.
You know what? I kind of agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Because
we're
it'll
thinking just like a
help-
straightforward, just beautiful boy cast as the picture. You
Well,
know?
you guys almost like, to me, almost have like an Ed and Eddie vibe. Because weren't they very different? Because you guys
Yes.
all kind of
Yeah.
have your all thing, but you're all also, I feel like,
Yeah.
somewhat similar. So I feel
Ed,
like,
Ed and Eddie.
you know, you would be Plank for sure.
Good.
100%.
Yeah.
Good.
I'd be
But,
that bitch that chews way too much bubble gum. You know that one?
Oh yeah, with the blonde.
I don't really remember the show if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah,
really remember
that'd be
it.
me. Just fucking smacking on bubble gum, dude.
So yeah, if you guys want to use that idea, you know, I'll just require a little bit of money for that.
Yeah.
But,
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
Like
of a
$400
branding,
something.
marketing genius, you know. So,
100%.
but yeah, I like your original logo. It's good, but
Well, the original logo is a bunch of dudes in a sauna with a fat guy, and then the steam says BBC.
Yeah.
That was our original logo.
kind of like that actually. So we took a
Is that
photo.
our SoundCloud picture, or did you?
We
change
took a
something?
photo
it was
today
some
of,
random picture I made.
of
But it was around some.
what's probably going to be the cover of my podcast if I ever get it going. But you guys see that?
Oh, is you on the couch?
Yeah. Isn't that like that's
Now all you needed in it is just that, but on the top of it, just the name of the podcast.
Comedy's ruining my life?
Is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Is that
That's
good?
good. I like that.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
CRL.
Yeah. I got a whole setup now. It's not going to be as professional as this. This is like, you know, you guys are very professional, you know.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You could easily do it.
What Joe Rogan said.
I mean, quote unquote professional. I mean, look at fucking Matt.
I mean, you guys look like Twitch streamers. You do look like, I mean, this should be on Twitch,
Yeah.
probably.
We just got
Because you can make money on that.
We're trying to get
Yeah.
on Rumble.
We just got. Yeah, we have.
What's that, like a
Rumble.
fighting app?
It's Andrew Tate's social media platform.
Mhm.
Well, not his. but
Isn't
it's
he
the one-
canceled?
It's the one he posted.
He's probably
Yeah, it's
coming
the one
back
where
to
all the
Twitter 'cause of
canceled
Elon.
guys go. So
Oh.
we figure if we have.
So
their
you guys
fan
need to get
base-
canceled first, and then I'll
No,
probably
I
be right behind you.
I
Actually,
figure
so.
if we have their fan base,
Yeah.
then like we can't get canceled. You know, like I don't want.
And what's their fan base? It's like
It's like a bunch of fucking
Far right.
Republican, far right,
like far right, alt right.
psychos. Yeah, and I'm so fine with having that be our
That's
fans.
fine.
God damn it.
Who cares?
But the funny thing is, like, because I feel like most of you guys are, most of even your generation, and even mine, I feel like a lot of people are somewhat fairly liberal
Oh,
and
yeah.
just basic ideas like, you know, gay marriage, abortion,
Ew.
religion,
Dudes, what the fuck are you talking about?
you know. But that's funny, like, if you guys had like a far right wing, you know,
Yeah.
following, you know.
Yeah, showing our fucking generation who's man.
Who's a real man?
Yeah.
But even that side, I feel like, is even more tolerant, you know, than in the past, you know.
Well, I mean, if we were fucking, if the left like all liked us and shit, we would just get canceled within like 5 seconds because they just have to go and listen to old podcasts and just say crazy shit. Whereas the right, even if we don't necessarily believe in the things they say, they'll find our shit funny and they're not gonna fucking come at us.
Mhm.
Like whoever, like right wing people don't cancel people. It's not a thing that they do really.
No, but
Besides-
they get just as outraged over every little thing as
Mhm.
well. Did you guys vote in the midterm?
I did.
No.
Nope.
I didn't.
I don't vote.
Okay.
I voted all far right.
Oh,
right.
damn.
That's
yeah,
what I
dude.
did. I didn't vote for a single, but I live in Massachusetts, so it didn't matter. And all the questions, none of them passed
I
for me, which was sad.
Don't care.
I want to go and just write like stupid.
I voted
answers, but,
Kanye
like,
for the last election.
Same.
That's the only way I'd go, and I'd rather it be online. I'd do it online if I could just sit on my phone and write stupid ass shit down.
Maybe one day.
I mean, if he was president,
He's gonna be.
Kanye West.
I think The Rock should be. The Rock would be a good
Be a
president.
good president.
And Kanye is.
See, people say that, but
Vice.
like, fucking why though? Why would The Rock be a good president?
Yeah, why would he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's charismatic. Is that it? What are
That's
The
all
Rock's
you
political
need.
opinions? Does anyone know him?
No.
I don't know what were Trump's. I don't know.
Dude, The Rock would suck, actually. now
First
that
of
you-
all, if we're talking any wrestler, bro, Stone Cold for president.
yeah.
Cold.
You know he's got all the dopest political ideas, and he's gonna
Smashing
like
beers.
fucking slam beers in the fucking White House. Dude,
Wasn't
that
his whole
rules.
thing? Was he kind of like, don't be a pussy? Kind of like, wasn't that his
Yeah.
whole like?
You're fucking
Yeah.
gay, brother.
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
3:16. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah. Why did he
Like
say
that.
that? John
16.
was he religious? What's the
Yeah,
John
yeah,
3?
he was leaning towards religion with like the South.
I don't like
being
him
his-
then. Out. Let's
No,
think of another
but he's
wrestler.
badass,
Who is that
dude.
gay wrestler who like blows dust in your face?
Goldust.
Goldust.
I want that guy to be-
Hell yeah, dude. Dustin Rhodes for president.
Was that his real name, Dustin Rhodes?
That's what his name has to
That
be
sounds
now.
like a porn name.
He got kicked out of the WWE and he's on AEW and he has to be Dustin Rhodes because
There's no way he still wrestles.
yeah because
How old is that guy?
50 something.
And he's still as Goldust or no?
No, the
Oh.
WWE owns Goldust. So he
Oh
has to-
really?
he's
So he
Dustin
doesn't even
Rhodes.
own that gay character. That
No,
No.
now he gets painted up the same. It's the same thing, but it's just red.
Oh really?
But he doesn't do like he doesn't do any of that shit. He just walks in kind of like a man and then kicks ass.
Like a man.
Like a man.
Fuck
Yeah.
yes.
That was a funny character. Yeah.
Yeah, in the script of WWE, his wife like cheated on him in the show.
That's
like she
good.
was fucking some like super fucking hunk wrestler. I don't remember who it was. Maybe like Randy Orton or some shit. But I remember Goldust getting cheated on and be like, I thought he was gay. I thought that was like his sister or something.
What
the fuck are you talking
about what about like Chris Benoit?
Chris
Could have been a
Benoit.
Chris
good
Benoit's the
president.
man, dude.
It's a goat.
He's a man.
That's the fucking.
Have
goat,
you ever
bro.
seen that T-shirt they made where it says like "Ride the
He
has
has
it.
it.
I have Ride the
owns it.
Bowflex. Yeah.
Ride the Bowflex"?
Yeah, I have
He
Ride
owns
the
it.
Bowflex. That's a
fun.
Cumtown shit.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Chris Benoit's the man.
You ever watched that ICP music video called Chris Benoit? They have a song called. Have you
No
ever
way.
Really?
Have you not watched that? Should we
No.
watch
Pull it
that?
up.
Yeah.
It's the
I
funny.
fucking
Pull
love
that shit up.
ICP.
It's
to begin
the
with.
craziest
I
music
think-
video. I've watched it like many times.
Speaking of crazy music, bro, Kid Rock made a new song.
I think I watched that thing where he's like riding a gun or an eagle.
I don't
into
even know
space.
what the video is because I didn't see the video.
Yeah, it's called ICP Chris Benoit, and it should
But basically, the chorus of the song is "Let's Go Brandon" for the Kid Rock song, and it's entirely just his political beliefs. But
there it is. Yeah.
it fucking rules, dude.
Can they see this on the
I don't think so.
pod or no?
No, they can't.
Yeah.
They can't see it.
Oh, they
yeah,
can't?
Wait, yeah, now they can.
This is Ego Labs, where technology
Fuck you,
Fuck
Ego
you,
Labs.
No fucking free ads.
Have you noticed that YouTube has so many ads now?
Yes.
You gotta watch like 3 just to get. Okay, this is it. Yeah.
Is Chris Benoit gonna be in this music?
Oh, wait,
video?
we're
No,
gonna-
he's dead.
We're
Oh,
gonna
I
get
know he's dead. I
copyrighted
didn't know if it
if
was
we show
after or before, because they're huge wrestling fans. I didn't know if they made this beforehand.
What is
Yeah,
this?
pump this up a little bit.
Yeah, get it loud
So
as
wait,
fuck.
no, not too loud. So it's like obnoxious. That's good. That's good.
Fucking love ICV.
You've never seen this video, heard this song?
No.
This is like what my like dreams.
You ever seen that video of Chris Benoit where he's like, "I'm gonna go home and and do
Unspeakable things to my
Listen, dude, the lyrics are so bad in this. Wait till the chorus drops. Control. Nation. Go. That's kind of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys like ICP?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate
I
ICP.
really fucking love ICP.
They do that festival still?
The
Dark Carnival,
Dark
yeah.
Carnival.
Her uncle goes to it every year.
Oh, that's interesting. How is he cool?
How does this guy get 104 kills when there's not even 104 players in the game?
But he kind of scares the shit out of me.
Huh.
The Dark Carnival.
But yeah, ICP rules.
They're an
dude.
interesting crowd of people, you know,
The
they're
Juggalos.
fans.
Chris Benoit though, that was he was like one of the greatest like technical wrestlers of all time. Like aside from fucking
Rey Mysterio?
Rey
Buwaka
Mysterio is a
Buwaka
great
619,
wrestler.
man.
I'm talking about like actual wrestling though. Like
So what
'Cause-
Rey Mysterio was doing was not actual
it was
wrestling.
acrobats. No, Rey Mysterio is a phenomenal acrobatic wrestler, yes. But I'm talking about actual technical wrestling, like high school wrestling shit.
Like the poster behind you that says
That's
North
not-
Attleboro.
That's not for high school wrestling. That's a WWE event that happened in North Attleboro.
Really?
Look, the Bushwhackers.
Oh wow.
Tiny the Terrible.
Tiny the
versus
Terrible.
Half Nelson, 12-man over the top battle royale.
Wow.
That happened in the gym and
What year was that?
School.
Does it say?
1980 something, I think.
That's
I don't know. I got
wild,
it from
dude.
my grandpa.
I
'cause
wonder if
he's-
anyone has video of that on
I
like
don't know.
VHS YouTube.
It was Saturday, September 28th.
7:30.
But yeah, because my grandpa was really equipment manager for like the football team, so he's like close with the town. He just had that shit.
Wow.
What the fuck were we talking about? Yeah, Chris Benoit was like a phenomenal technical wrestler. Like
Newish.
the shit that he was doing, like he knew what he was actually doing.
You know what else he was good at?
Killing his wife,
Murdering his family.
Then
and
killing
hanging himself.
He's really
Actually,
good
he
at
wasn't
that.
too great. He fucking left one alive.
Well,
Did he?
he was
Yeah.
at his aunt's.
Oh,
How was he
that's
supposed
actually that's worse.
Yeah.
To leave
Yeah.
one alive.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. The
That's
way it,
worse.
Just destroy the
the-
family.
his other
leave
kid
him.
was at his aunt's or at the kid's aunt's.
He just snapped.
Swiss cheese brain. He couldn't think.
Like he was having a sleepover with a cousin or whatever, and then he just snaps because it was a week after Eddie Guerrero died, who was his best friend. I think that's what made him snap.
I think it was probably all the concussions,
And steroids and
CTE.
concussions.
Because I don't know if you're aware of this. His finishing move
Was a head
was
bomb.
he would jump off the top ropes
And
and
slam his
land on
head.
his head on
Yes.
the person.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
So
that'll give you a couple
See his
rings.
straps though, dude. That was fucking
Like,
crazy.
I mean, that's
Mountains. They're like
insane that
mountains.
was his finishing move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, that's
remember-
literally brain damage like
Boom.
every night.
Yeah, I
for,
remember
like,
after I heard the story, I went and I
Yeah.
watched a bunch of his matches, and I was like, "Oh shit, his finishing move is slamming his head, dude. It's a little much."
That's some baller shit.
I think the Undertaker would probably be the best president.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I saw him on.
just eyes rolling in the back of his
Yeah.
head.
What was that Undertaker video I showed you
Ric
this
Flair.
morning?
Oh,
Ric Flair.
just gave your
But
mom.
he's
a
like
hug.
90,
tell,
right, isn't
Tell
he?
her it's from the
Yeah, but
Undertaker.
show Joe Biden.
Hold on.
True.
Look up "Give Your Mom a Hug" Undertaker.
That was a good one.
Is that like a meme or something?
It's
It's him.
it's just him doing like a PSA, but it's really fucking funny to me. I mean, if you want to fucking really, any tip to a comedian that's to start there, just start watching wrestling, and you can like if you have zero bit of like humor in you at all, just
don't
watch
see it.
wrestling and you can pretty much figure it out.
Where is it?
Like
don't
Well, they're
see it.
kind of close to comics in ways because they're like it's a performance.
Mick Foley is a stand-up now.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
Mankind?
I'll check that out.
Yeah,
immediately,
he's funny. I met him at Coco Keys.
I didn't see it.
What?
Couldn't find it.
Oh, you couldn't find it?
No.
Oh, well, it's a clip of Undertaker, and he's like, go give your mom a hug and tell her it's from the Undertaker, and then he does one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Mom.
Mom, the Undertaker wanted me to give you this.
I liked all that horror stuff. Like I liked Kane.
Oh,
Kane
Kane's
is
great.
Evil.
Yeah.
Were you
Burn
like,
brother.
were you viewing when he took his mask off and his face was all deformed and shit? Do you
Oh,
remember that?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think I was telling I saw that new horror movie the other night, Terrifier 2. And all the promotion behind it was saying, you know, people are vomiting. It's straight gore. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was very gory, but it also was like kind of it was a funny movie because it's the killer's a mime clown. So half the movie is very surreal, and it's like, you know, kids like he literally mows down all these kids with a Tommy gun.
Nice.
And then they're like still alive, like, you know, eating like glass out of cereal. It's like crazy,
Oh, wow.
you know. But the gore was
What's
You're
the movie called?
psychopathic, bro.
but the reason it's called Terrifier 2, and they're probably gonna make a third. But the other reason why it was so funny is because there was a group of very young black kids in front of me who were far too young to be there, and there were no parents in sight. So they were just wandering around the mall probably, and they watched this movie, and this one kid was so funny. He goes, "Damn, why are they, he's just going to kill it like that?" They were just saying like the crazy. It was so funny, man.
So there you are in the movie theater with your fucking Snuggie,
With your wine.
drinking your wine.
I had my red wine and my...
enjoying the nice black teenagers in front of you.
They were young, dude. They were so funny, though. But, you know, I like those experiences of seeing that with a bunch of people in a
You're like,
theater, you know.
This is the perfect day. I'm drunk off wine in the movie theater, watching this hilariously disturbing fucking movie.
And then I saw this other one recently in theaters called Barbarian, and not to spoil it for your fans, so spoiler alert. But halfway the movie changes, and Justin Long is just in the second half of the movie.
What?
And it's awesome. Yeah.
Wait, the full-blown like plot changes and everything?
Not really the plot changes, but it basically the movie kind of changes, and then it all kind of connects, but it kind of hits a thing, and then the whole, you know what I mean?
Like
It's
it
like
switches
abrupt.
stories.
So
kind
you're
of?
one to
little
go to like movie theaters by yourself?
Yeah. That one was on a date though, but
Was he cute?
yeah, she's cute. Yeah,
Oh.
I like movie. I'm not really a shows guy. I don't really like watching like, you know, the attention span or.
Do you take chicks on dates to the movie so you cop out of having to talk to them?
No, I usually get drinks like before or after, you know, but
You're just like, bitch, I do not want to talk.
It's
We're
fun,
gonna
you know.
Watch a movie. You're gonna come back to my place.
it
and
has
then
to
we
be
can talk.
it has to be the right person, you know, to go see a movie with. You know, you wouldn't want to do that with everybody.
Yeah, definitely not like a loud black chick or something. Right?
You said that.
What do you
I
mean? Hey
didn't
man,
say
you were
that.
thinking it. I knew you were implying by the right person.
The right lady.
All whitey then. See,
No
Jim
black mamas?
Carrey. Jim Carrey hasn't made anything in a minute.
It's because
Nah,
the
he's being an
Illuminati wants to
artist.
kill him.
He is an artist. He has like a huge beard.
Yeah.
Did you see that thing he did on Kimmel? The Illuminati shit?
No, I don't watch Kimmel. What are
No,
you?
it's a-
Jimmy Kimmel.
I don't watch Kimmel either, but I have the
Kimmel.
fucking internet, and I like Jim Carrey,
I
so
watch-
it shows me shit.
I watch stuff. I watch those.
But yeah, he comes out and he's like doing like some like Illuminati shit with his hands, and he's like, "Don't act like you don't know what this is, Jimmy." And then he was like talking about how they're gonna like ruin him. It was like super weird and just decoding.
I mean,
and shit.
he's a wild. I think that movie he made, the number 23. I feel like did he like write that movie? I feel like he
Never seen
wanted
the
to make that
23.
movie. It was just all about like numbers and like astrology and numerology.
I don't know. He made like 2 movies on the exact same thing, Liar Liar and what's the other one that's about how you can't lie?
The Yes Man or
The Yes
whatever?
Man. He made 2 of the exact same movies.
I don't think that's not he can't lie. It's he has to say yes
Yes,
to
to say yes to
whatever.
everything.
Fucking same thing.
I don't know if it's exactly the same thing.
It's kind of is.
No. They have made movies though where like it's basically the
And
same
within the same
movie.
year, that happens all the time. Same
Yeah.
as some. One that I watched recently is like Treasure Island. It's kind of like Disney movies and animated movies, like Treasure Island and Adventure
Yeah,
Planet.
you watch a lot of Disney
What
movies.
are you
and-
talking about? It sounds like
they're
pretty.
sound like movies for 4-year-olds.
yeah, why are you?
Never watched
Treasure Island.
Planet?
and-
Treasure
and
Island.
what was that?
Treasure
one?
Planet.
And Treasure Planet. Okay.
It's like
No.
space pirate shit.
This sounds like it's in like the Sid the
My girl
Science
doesn't
Kid
like
universe.
scary movies.
Jimmy,
So you
watched-
guys watch like children's movies?
he watches
sometimes.
trash.
You guys like throw on PBS.
What do you watch?
Nothing.
Sometimes
I work
dude.
all the time.
Disney Plus
Really?
is pretty nice,
That's cool.
man.
I've been watching.
I watch Fortnite. That's what I watch. I
Really?
guess. Dude, fuck.
Yeah.
I've been watching Oranges.
You
and
don't watch
New
enough
Black
Fortnite,
lately.
I played Fortnite 2 years ago when my old roommate had it, and I did low key get a little upset because I don't really play video games anymore. But I got really into it, and I came in first place one time, and then I
Same.
never
That's
played
exactly
again.
what I did.
Dude, they have
man.
lightsabers in it now.
Oh really? It seems too crazy now. I don't know.
It's wild.
No, it's actually a little chill now.
Oh really?
Yeah. I've been
It
watching-
just turned into people that played it constantly would just build things, and I don't know.
All
how
those-
There's
to,
a
like-
no build mode now.
Oh really?
All those
Yeah.
kids play Call of Duty now too.
What's Call of Duty like now? Are you just
It's
like?
insane.
I heard the new
probably.
one sucks dicks.
Yeah.
Can you be the Nazis in any of those and just like?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
World
like
at,
World War.
World at War. but that's from
You
like
can
08.
be the Nazis.
And
That's
then
chill.
But there's no like
World
swastikas
War-
or anything.
There should be a game specifically.
They just
like,
blurred out like all the swastikas.
Dude, they're
They're
listening.
listening to us.
Yeah, they should make a Nazi specific like first person shooter. And you're like a Nazi officer like going around to people's houses and
Well,
stuff.
there's like Wolfenstein. I guess.
See,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't that like an old?
It's
school...
like Doom, but
Was
Nazis.
that an old school like PlayStation game?
Well,
Yes.
they
They have it on
remade it.
PS4.
They remade it pretty
Oh, they
recently.
did?
Yeah.
They have it on.
They're
It wasn't like
it's about like
PS2
if the
though.
Nazis won World War II and they
That might
like
have even
own
been a
America.
PC game. Maybe.
Yeah, it was. It
I
used
think
to. It was a Doom mod.
Yes, yes.
It was a Doom mod.
So you're a nerd. That's cool.
Yeah,
A
little bit.
that's cool. No, those games were the shit. Remember those old like PC games, Doom.
Yes.
I
I love Doom.
even
The
remember,
soundtrack to Doom is.
remember like just Resident, like the old Resident,
Resident
Evil. What was the Transylvania one? I
Oh,
forget.
Castlevania.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
funniest thing to me about Resident Evil is that people used to like jerk off to the chick in that game, and her tits are literally triangles, and like the.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just
All
saying.
boobs are cool.
Or
a boob's
Tomb
a
Raider.
boob.
I'm just saying.
Or like old Tomb
yeah,
Raider.
old Tomb Raider.
A boob's
yeah.
a boob. I mean, let's not
Yeah.
throw stones
You ever
at
jerk
boob
off
houses.
in the,
No, I've never
the
jerked
strip
off.
club in GTA, back in your glory days?
Like Vice City.
Yeah,
I don't think ever like fully.
like you mute the chat real quick, and you're like, "Boys, I'm going in the strip club."
I'll be back in 25 minutes.
Wasn't there a thing that they had to remove from one of the where you could literally like fuck a hooker?
Yes.
Yeah, that was in San Andreas, I think.
Then bring that back, bro.
Yeah.
You should have fuck hookers in GTA.
I went down a wormhole where there was a
Well, you can fuck hooker in the, but you can't like see it. It's in the car.
Gay.
It's in the car. You can't see it.
Yeah,
have you ever had
They
sex with
murder
a
'em.
hooker?
It's super hard to pick them up too, though.
No, you?
You gotta
No.
honk at him.
Yeah.
Damn. Really? You totally look like a.
Now
You had like you
I was
had a
out
phase
when
you
I
know?
lived in Germany a couple of years ago for work.
What?
I was only there for a few months just for work, but there's a lot of prostitution when you go to European countries. Who would have guessed? You know, when you go to Amsterdam and the Netherlands.
Damn, I thought all
Is
the
it
whores were here.
expensive?
Am I right?
Well, so I was coming home from bars by myself one night in like Frankfurt, and my
That's such a
hotel
stupid
was near the prostitution area, so I definitely kind of wandered through, just kind of like interested, and then that when that drunk thought comes into your mind, but then you're like, this isn't a good decision. I just went home, you know.
I mean, what's so bad about it though?
Nothing, but I don't know the idea.
Dude, it's like $2,000, $2,500 to get a hand job in Vegas.
Really? Well, yeah, that's because they have penises. I mean, that's just
It's
like
extra for the.
it's
cock.
an exotic.
Well, that's the $50 special
Hey
one.
man, if you went out of your way to get those perfect titties, and keep that cock, you would
I don't
be
like
charging
that-
that much too.
I don't like that they covered up the cock with, you know.
A number.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I'd rather the cock just be shown. It's like I'm
More
seeing
cock,
her titties
please.
already.
More cock.
I
please.
love that you brought this back. So wait, so I didn't really get to. So you went over there for this emo concert because you're emo,
Uh-huh.
and you didn't kill yourself.
No,
but
sadly.
Unsuccessfully.
We wish you
killed
did,
him.
I almost did. I went ziplining and I almost
Oh,
I was
really?
trying to cut the rope when I was
And he got sexually assaulted before he went
by a
ziplining.
black guy.
did you really?
Yeah, by a black guy.
What did he like? Put
He
the thing on?
he
you?
went up to me
Found him up
right
to see if he was
before,
fat.
and he went like this to my armpits down to my waist.
I think he was just probably securing the zip line.
No.
And he didn't
I
have it
doubt
on
it.
me
I
yet.
didn't do it to anyone else. And then
He
He didn't
didn't
have a
have-
name tag. He didn't. work
They didn't.
there.
Yeah, they didn't have any. He had a bucket hat and little blue John Lennon shades on.
Afterwards, he told him that he was trying to see if he was fat.
You passed the
Now,
fat
did you
check.
go with like some friends to this, or
Just one friend.
did you guys have a good time overall? Was it a fun festival?
It was pretty sick. I got sick with the first day there though. I had a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
But he only ate one instead of two, so he couldn't puke, you know?
Yeah, fucked me up.
2 is the puking limit on a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Now, what was the crowd like at that festival? Was it older people or? Because I feel like a lot of that music was like, right? Kind of.
It was just
I
like
feel like there was probably a lot of dudes that looked like you.
a lot of dudes that looked like you.
Because they, you know,
So like
they
good
used to-
looking,
Yeah, dudes that look
charismatic,
like-
Yep.
funny.
Well, I mean, you
You're
have
hitting
that
it on
look
the
where
head.
you totally could have, since like
I
have
honestly
the
look like I
dark
could
hair.
be into anything.
you could have.
probably.
It looked like you used to like you could have had like
So
a full-blown
every
emo
so
kid,
every
and
every
then you
dude
just
there, it was like
became
a mix
older
of
and
how
bad.
all of us looked, just like different, but every chick looked like Cassidy there,
Oh yeah, or they were looked like
or
Cassidy
fat as
plus
shit.
300 pounds.
Yeah, there's no in between.
So either like cute or like
Fat.
morbidly
Yeah.
obese,
Morbidly
like-
obese, yeah.
with like crazy hair. And just, like,
Well,
a
that's
million
emo
tattoos.
nowadays. We've talked
I don't even
about
think
this.
that's emo. I think that's just like how a lot of people look
Yeah,
now.
that's
And
just
like,
life.
We've
for a
talked
lot
about
of
this.
which
It
is
went
crazy.
from rail thin chicks to super fat chicks. They switched eating disorders in the emo community.
is it a disorder? When does it become
Yeah.
a disorder?
When you have to go to the junkyard to weigh yourself.
Yeah.
There should be muscle mommy emo chicks. That's all I'm saying.
You have to go-
Where's the muscle emos?
I like that. It is weird. It has switched,
Yeah, there used to be rail thin chicks with like fucked up hair.
but like butts came back.
Yeah. Well, that's where they got leeway.
I think boobs are coming.
thick
I think
became a
boobs are
thing.
coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a boob guy.
Yeah, me too.
This is a hot,
Boob guy.
hotly debated topic. I'm a boob guy.
Boobs
so
are way
Same.
better.
I mean, I like
there's
ass.
function. I guess ass. You know,
Oh.
you do shit. So I mean, there is function there.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, but like way better function boobs.
Very soft,
Yeah.
man. Super
But
comfy.
like,
Super
I don't know.
comfy.
That's where I think things switched. Is like thick became a thing, and then there was like too much of a blurred line.
I'm a missionary guy, so like I'm just, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You don't see butt in missionary, you know.
Were you like scared doggy style and stuff?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm scared of it. It just hurts, you know, because like
Yeah.
when they don't lube it up, you know.
Never lube it up. Right?
Yeah, always dry.
Yeah.
Boys never lube me up good.
Lube me up, daddy.
So how do you do missionary with the dick in the way?
Well, now with a gal like this,
Well, then it would hit your stomach.
I really
It would
do
be
want.
fun.
I want the viewers
It's like
to
they're fucking your
Fully
I
butt.
want the
appreciate-
viewers to fully appreciate if you can make it.
Gina.
But I don't know, man. You know, people are into stuff. What I was saying, I didn't know when you wanted to maybe get into last night. That video I have, but
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I went to a comedy dating show last night.
So all the bitches were really ugly and had bad jokes. Go on.
Yes. No, my friend, she runs a really popular show in Boston, and so it was her first time doing it in Rhode Island.
Oh wait, hold on.
Uh,
Is it like you go up like you're a bachelor or whatever and tell jokes and then they vote on you?
Honestly,
to take a date
some
or
people
whatever?
just came to watch a funny show, but they have strangers go up and basically have a date in front of everyone, and then the crowd can just yell out, like ask questions and yell shit out, and it's super interactive. And then she's the host, and basically you just tell wild shit. So I'll cue this up. So before we play it, hold on, pause it. So I went on a date on stage first, and you know, crushing, killing
Yep,
the
of
audience.
course.
Pussy
Killed
wet.
it on the date, right? And then we found out that there were a guy and a chick who were like swingers, and then he came up on stage next, so the chick left. So then it's me and this dude, and he was basically like, "You're chill," and he was like, basically trying to get me to like,
His wife?
I guess, and she was right there.
Why didn't you? Was she not it?
I don't know. They were fine.
Was she mid?
I think they were like in their 40s, which again, no shade, but you know. So anyway, so then they leave, and then there was this other chick who went up on a second date with this guy, and like they made out on stage. But then when I went up on stage, she called me up, and then when I went up, then this occurred. When I went up, if you want to,
This is way too
Roll
boring
this.
of a comedy show for me.
is there audio here? Yeah. Do we see that? It's a little glitchy. but-
Why is it being glitchy?
Let's rewind it one more time. I guess you can see. There you go.
Can they see it on the
Nice.
screen?
So that
Bad
happened.
idea.
Nice,
I put
man.
whipped cream on my face. That was wild. Yeah. That was it though.
It's a good highlight.
You look like a fucking Mexican.
Yeah, that doesn't look like you.
That doesn't look like me? What do I look like?
You look like you're
AJ,
Mexican.
You look like AJ Happening.
I look like a
With
fucking...
short hair.
I look like a coke dealer in Hawaii or something.
Something classy.
But yeah, that was wild. You guys ever do anything wild like that? Like, is that exhibitionist kind of a little bit?
Kinda.
What fucking
What, doing like it on stage like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's definitely a little exhibitionary, like that. I've never done anything that.
No.
That.
Would you ever try something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds fun.
you start hosting a dominatrix show at Warren House of Pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They did a drag show there, and it looked like it was the most tickets they've like incredibly popular.
No, those things are. I totally go to a drag
Dude,
show like
if
that.
I
That
were
sounds
you, I
like a
would've
good
been
time.
trying to
Jimmy's a
host
drag
that so
star.
I
bad.
totally go. That sounds like.
I
a
want to
good
Jimmy
time.
would be in
I'll
the
host
show.
whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I will like.
I didn't realize you got that
Hosting
on
a
there.
drag show would be so
What?
fun,
It'd
dude.
be
Mind
fun.
game.
It would be a lot of fun.
yeah.
You guys are progressive. You guys are pro drag.
My thing with transgenders is
You know,
I
that's
could-
gonna be a good comment here. Yeah, go.
I could give a
Yeah.
I could give a fuck about the dudes that turn to chicks.
Uh huh.
The girls that turn to guys, fuck yeah, dude. One more homie, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know?
But can they hang though?
Oh, for sure.
No, can they hang? No. I think that shit.
Not without
I
a
think
little
I
help.
Nah, dude. One more dude for the team, bro.
Dude, and think about it. It's so easy for them to go up and talk to the chicks, too, because they were.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They're killing it.
Dude, perfect wingman.
And they always look like they have pecs because the scar under their tits makes it look like they have like pecs.
Dude, they're ripped.
They look ripped. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And they got tests, dude. They're always on steroids.
Dude.
They could give you some.
Yeah, those guys are cool, man.
Testosterone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're loaded with it. I mean, they gotta be.
for sure.
Or else, you know, they grow
Dude,
titties.
guys that lift, can you just take testosterone too? Do people do
That's
that?
what they do. What do you mean?
That's what, like,
steroids
steroids
are.
Oh, that's literally what steroids are. It's just testosterone, basically.
Well, the purest thing you want in steroids is testosterone.
It's
but
like Molly.
there's
Like
other
pure Molly
shit.
is.
There's other shit mixed in
Yeah.
with them, but like the purest form is like testosterone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like getting full blown TRT. Which, dude, if you're going to the gym, you're 30, what?
He
Are
wouldn't
you
be able
just
to
30
get
or
it. They
31?
won't give it to him unless he was
31?
like 40, 50.
I don't know, bro. You might be able to get some.
No, because Dan's
I don't
been
think I
trying to
need
get
it.
it.
A TRT.
I've never
bro.
had an issue with like.
Hit up Brittany. She works for a clinic that can get him on
She
TRT.
can hook you up.
Dude, we can get you on T. If
We get you yoked, bro.
A lot of comics, I think, like have like low T. They have like
That makes sense.
bits about it. Yeah.
It's like, because comedy is a defense mechanism, or at least that's where it could start. So if you got low T and you can't really defend yourself, jokes are a way to go.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. You guys never have had that issue, right?
No.
Getting
I beat the
achieving
shit
an
out of
erection.
everyone I see, man.
You've never had
Whenever
an
I
issue
need one.
achieving an erection.
Whenever
No.
I need one, I have one.
I like that it's called achieving. You know, like it's
Achieving.
an accomplishment.
Mhm.
It kind of
Yeah,
is an
it is.
accomplishment.
At a certain point in your
In
life.
this
it
day and age,
definitely
bro,
is.
It is. With all the SSRIs you
I
guys
think-
grew up on, Adderall.
dude, I'm on them
I
now.
didn't take it.
I sadly was never
Dude, I'm a-
given.
I
I'm
got
a fucking
prescribed to it.
champion,
I
bro.
took
Adderall legally.
I took Adderall.
I hate Adderall.
That's one of my.
Always
I
hated
love.
it.
I'm a
Hate
big
it.
stimulant guy.
I took Adderall my whole
I don't like
childhood.
downers.
Double four.
Alright.
I like to go up.
I took
What
Adderall
was
my whole
that?
childhood.
Took
Now
a
I'm on
double
Zoloft, dude.
Fortnite.
I'm a champion.
One comment I have for you is I feel like sometimes I almost can't even hear you.
I know, I'm
I
a
feel
little
like-
retarded.
Yeah, well, you smoke like 3 dabs every time you do this podcast.
I
Yeah,
just
there's
ate
nothing
so
wrong
much
with that.
food that I'm so tired right now. I feel so sluggish.
Well, that's right.
He was struggling.
Yeah, he was scorfing down those. fucking-
Where'd you guys go get food?
This place,
Micheletti's.
Micheletti's in Attleboro. I
Oh,
believe.
that sounds good.
Well,
A nice Irish diner. Yeah, that's what they're known for, the Irish diners.
No, they're actually known for their clam
Yeah.
chowder. They won world's best clam chowder.
Really?
Apparently, yeah.
White?
Yeah.
Yeah.
White is right.
Yeah.
The red
For
one's
clam
good too,
chowder.
but the
Yup.
white's better.
Don't fuck with that red clam chowder.
Yeah.
Get out
Red
of here.
clam? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's
Clam
kind
I'm
of
not that deep into like
Sucks.
the
No, it
chowder
doesn't.
game.
Clam chowder is
Yes, it
actually like
does.
the only
You're not
good
even a New
seafood.
Englander, okay? It's
Dude, fuck
It's
off.
so
I don't need
good.
to eat the fucking
with
disgusting
bread,
fucking.
with good bread
Yeah.
dip. Dude, good bread dipped in clam chowder is unreal.
Fuck off,
You know how
dude.
good it feels when you put the crackers in and then you're like,
Listen,
they're
all right.
crunchy
I'm
and
just
clam
biased
chowdery.
because I fucking hate seafood. That's
That's
I hate
weird.
seafood
Okay,
too.
grow up.
No,
Be an
I hate
adult.
seafood
I
too.
don't like
though.
it. I don't know
I
what to
hate
tell you.
seafood too, but I
What
love
is
clam
wrong
chowder.
with
I like
I
seafood.
don't have
guys,
to.
what
I don't
the-
have to eat what you
what
want
is
me to
wrong?
eat.
Why the fuck?
You guys are heavily medicated.
If you have to go
You
off
don't
land,
eat
I'm not even
seafood.
medicated. If you have to go off land to fucking get it, why the fuck should you be eating it?
Yeah,
Because
exactly,
there's a
dude.
million billion
God-
trillion fish.
Put
God
them
put-
here
God put them in that ocean where we can't breathe for a fucking reason, man. He
Yeah.
put shells around them.
Those are the best ones. Lobster, clam.
If you
Yeah.
gotta break its shit
oysters.
open, bro, we shouldn't be eating.
Dude, oh my god, 6 oysters with.
And guess what,
I'm
bro?
gonna have those tonight. I'm gonna have oysters tonight with the
I
fam.
piss in the ocean all the time. So
Yeah. You know how much
You ever
trash
had
is
sex
in the ocean, too?
yeah,
No.
I think I kind of did one time. a little
it's weird. I don't like it.
bit. Yeah.
I feel like the Dead Sea, like the one with all the salt.
Yeah.
That could be cool because it's all like.
No, that would hurt your dick, right?
No, I heard.
I think it does hurt your dick, doesn't
No,
it?
I thought that place was super like
thought it burned your pee hole.
slimy-ish because.
well, mine just because the chlamydia, but
Yeah.
I thought that the Dead Sea was like a big pool of
It's a
lube,
big
pretty
brine.
I
much.
thought that was gonna get
Big
more. To
brine
be
pool.
honest.
I thought it was super slippery.
I guess it's salty.
I
It's the saltiest. That's why you can float on it, because
could
it's
have
super
sworn
salty.
it was slippery.
It's salty.
It's super salty. That's why it's like also
Wait,
red.
you could float on it, right?
Yes,
Like,
you can.
You can fuck on top of it.
Sure.
Wait, don't you float really easily
Very
in the Dead
easily.
Sea, right?
So I'm saying, could you fuck
Because
on
the
top of
salty water is, you have more buoyancy. I
it?
don't know why.
Could you
It's just
on
the way
top
it is.
69 in the Dead Sea without drowning?
You know how dehydrated you're gonna feel after being in the. Wouldn't that dehydrate you so quick?
Yeah, I guess salt could seep through your pores and you get dehydrated.
Yeah.
Bring water. I don't
Why do they call it that? Because nothing can live there.
Because it's a dead sea.
Yo, that's metal, dude.
Yeah.
That's so metal. They should film like a music video there.
Yeah, how has no one ever like opened up the Dead Sea, just fucking made like a whole wall inside?
Wasn't there like the Dead Sea Scrolls? Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, that's
where
how they deciphered Egyptian hieroglyphs, I believe.
How do you know? You
Yeah,
look
what?
like a guy.
I
that
like history
should
stuff.
Not, really?
This kid got like a 3.7 GPA in high school.
Really?
I did.
Oh, you're like smarter than me, which isn't difficult.
It's
like,
weird,
that's literally
too.
not.
Mine was
I
like
did good.
1.4.
I didn't go to
Yeah,
college though. Fuck
he's like
that.
a 1.4. I'm like a
You have a good
2.6, and then he's 3.7 or whatever.
History is cool, man. I like want to get more in.
You know
That's
what's
the shit I
funny?
fall asleep to at night.
You look
Yeah.
like exactly like my 9th grade history teacher.
I was gonna say you look like a history.
Damn,
teacher.
you wanted to fuck your 9th grade history teacher?
No, but you looked exactly like him. And I'm wondering if you're actually just secretly him.
Secretly gay.
I thought he was
Secretly
gay, dude. Actually, no, he's a little bit taller than you.
Oh.
Wow, way to rub it in.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, now I had to.
Was he a good teacher?
No, it was annoying
Was
as
he, like,
shit.
toner?
He made us take notes all day,
So
and he
this
was a
is-
faggot, and then he moved to California, and I was so
Well, let's
hyped.
not call him names.
Yeah. Man, come
Anyway,
on.
so this queer.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
no.
that's allowed.
Did he have like a better beard and was like a little more like fit?
What the
Yeah.
fuck are you
he
saying
wasn't-
about Mark?
He wasn't
So hold on.
I'm just
I
throwing in some shit.
I think that I didn't learn what a lot of other people learned in history because we didn't like cover World War II, so I didn't know
Really?
anything about like World War II.
Just still Civil War stuff in your school?
Yeah, it was like Civil War, American
They didn't print the
Revolution.
books yet, the new books.
Wait till the new war.
That was like high
The next
school.
war.
Was like World War II.
Dude, I feel bad for future kids.
The
learning all
China
this
War.
shit.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
it's
I
gonna
was
be
doing a
bloody and
show-
bad.
Dude, I was doing a show recently in Providence, my show,
Uh-huh.
and this kid, I asked like if anybody's into conspiracy theories, and the only black guy in the crowd raises his hand, and he goes, "Have you read the document?" And I go,
The
"What's
document.
I go, "What's the document?" And it's basically, I guess he was saying it's like China is invading Taiwan, which has always been like the thing, right?
Eventually.
But
Yeah.
eventually.
That's because like so.
But what's the issue when they
So-
just get Taiwan? I don't get
Well,
what.
in World War II, China had a civil war between like the Democratic
You
like
really,
government
you really
between the
know your
Democratic
shit.
government and the communists. The communists
Okay.
won the civil war and they run the
communists
The
won.
communists won, which is why
Communists always win.
and the Democratic government fled to Taiwan, and they lived out there. So it's like a separate government.
So they're the
So
capitalist
they're
one.
the capitalist.
And Hong Kong
Demo-
as well as also.
Hong Kong was a colony of England,
Oh, that makes sense.
and they
Are you following all this? Because there is going to be a
Hong
quiz.
Hong
I am
Dong.
going to quiz you. I am your teacher.
Hong Dong
England rented
was
out Hong Kong for 150
so long-
years,
so
and then
long
they gave
ago.
it back in
Basically, hold on.
1999.
I think I'm following here.
Oh, really?
Nancy Pelosi's a bitch.
How do you say
and
her last
Who has
name?
China's
$200
taking
million
over.
How do you say her last
Who's a
name?
government official has $200 million
Pelosi?
dollars?
Pelosi?
I don't think that it's
Is there no
Pelosi.
K?
There's no K.
Pelosi.
Whatever.
You made it like Polish.
Yeah.
Whatever. She's a bitch, and
Polishki.
China's invading, dude, and we're fucked. And if Trump becomes president, we'll
Taiwan
be freed. But
makes-
besides
You think
that,
he's going to
don't
run
know.
again?
Yeah, he's
Follow
gonna
us
run
on
again.
Truth Social, the beautiful Boycast.
Follow
Taiwan
us on
produces
Rumble,
80% of the world's
We're on Rumble too now.
Andrew Tate's new
Yeah,
platform.
we're on Andrew Tate's.
We're
and
on Trump's now.
Trump's. really taking the right wing by storm.
Fucking Tim Dillon did a Patreon. I subscribed to his, and he went to Andrew Tate. He got invited to perform at Andrew Tate's place in Romania, is where he's living right now.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
That's
he
what's
lives
up.
in like a mansion in Romania with like, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
fled there because there was too many.
But that was the first time I ever listened to the guy talk, and he actually, I mean, he could just be, you know, kind of hoaxing, like a huckster, but he didn't seem like that wild of a guy. I'm sure they've edited crazy some wild things he said.
I've heard Tom Segura talk about it because he's the one that kind of found him.
Oh,
like,
really?
On YMH, like he was one of the original YMH dudes because they just thought it was hilarious, like this dude saying this crazy shit, and they got him on YMH eventually, and like when all like the re-hype of him all came out, like I was listening to Two Bears One Cave and he talked about it and he said like I've talked like he's done the podcast with him and he like it's a joke, like the whole thing is pretty much a joke, like he's in on it.
Well, he started these schools, and
He's-
then they
Hustlers University.
Like he
Yeah.
was saying that all the time, like when they were talking, he'd have to like almost kind of stop to like laugh to himself, and they would edit it so that they didn't show that on camera.
He
but,
seems like I think he was just a business dude who like kind of played up this character. He's even said he's like they wanted a villain, so you know, or whatever.
yeah, he played like the best villain, but he was also. I mean,
But it's fucked up because they literally like didn't they completely deplatform him and like
yeah, and he was just trying to kind of like be like a strong figure for like dudes on the internet that like can't get fucking pussy and are fucking like you know.
Well, that's what honestly a lot of these people that get deplatformed or whatever. Like who's the guy who Cumtown makes fun of all the time? Jordan Peterson. It's just guys that are like who are basically saying that men feel inadequate nowadays with the current culture.
Yes.
And they want to reclaim some sense of like masculinity,
Manhood,
which
yeah.
I don't disagree with. Like it's a problem. Like
You
like
need
Japan,
men-
right? Isn't that a huge problem in Japan? Dudes just kill themselves, right?
They
It's
can't
like,
pick a girlfriend or wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit like that.
but like the ratio's off, and like
China.
Men got lower T.
Because in
women
China,
have higher
in order
it's
to
like
get
a
a wife,
frat in Japan. They're like, "What's your ratio?"
Yeah.
You know, it's
in China
So
you
so
need a
many
house to get a
femboys.
wife. That's usually how.
oh, do they? They're
There are a
into
lot of
femboys now.
femboys in
Yeah,
Japan,
it's
Well, that's Thailand, I believe.
That's
I think
literally in
it's-
their
I
culture.
think it's everywhere now.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
we have fucking the public schools in America. There's femboys all over the place.
Yeah.
But when you say femboys, I almost thought you meant like lady boys is a thing in Thailand.
It
Yeah,
is.
I mean, it stems from
For
that kind of,
thousands of
but
years.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's literally in their culture.
You're like historical. He's
For
like, yeah, they've been
thousands
doing
of
it
years,
since like 900
the Japanese
BC.
culture has accepted
Yeah.
ladyboys.
Thailand.
bro. It's like in their thing.
Yeah, dude.
There's three genders, I guess.
Oh, there were two
Thailand.
kids last night that came to the show from Thailand. They were just traveling for a few days, and they randomly ended up in Cranston, Rhode Island.
Cranston, Rhode Island.
Yeah, and they loved it. They're like, we had so. This is a terrible accent, but they're like, we had so much fun here.
We had so much fun here.
They like got my
They
Instagram.
over
They like got my
us.
Instagram and stuff. They're like,
We love
Mark McGwin.
Cranston, Rhode Island.
Mark McGwin.
but
I
don't-
find big
it's
time
just-
hotshot American comedian.
It's cool to just see people come from like across the world and like enjoy, you know, just Rhode Island and like our scene. You
The
know,
beautiful state.
the beautiful
It's
state
cool.
of Rhode
It
Island.
is. I argue all the time that it's beautiful. I know you hate like the ocean, but
No, I mean, I live in Providence.
I go to the beach constantly all summer. Like you
Rhode
know,
Island beaches suck, dude. I would
That's
not
not
get
true.
over- It is true.
it's not true.
The fucking water's green, bro. It's disgusting.
I went to blue water beaches this summer. I'm not going to reveal them on this pod and
Yeah,
blow
tell
them
me
up.
where they
but
at. Tell me where they
not
at.
gonna
Don't
blow-
reveal
they're
the
in
spots.
Southern Rhode Island. I'm not going to reveal the spots.
I never go that far.
You have
I
to.
Marshfield, Massachusetts is the Green Harbor. That's the best.
I've
beach.
never been to that beach over. They surf over
phenomenal.
there. People that grow up over there.
I've seen people like scuba dive.
It's amazing.
It's like a fort in Rhode Island.
Yeah, Fort Weatherall,
Fort
in
Weather.
Jamestown. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a
I went,
great
I went
spot.
there
Fort
this summer.
Weatherhill,
That was pretty
that's
nice.
Beaches are
That was pretty
great.
nice.
Fort Weatherhill.
Narragansett.
That's the graffitied one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yes, I love that place.
I went there this summer.
That is a beautiful
There's so
place.
you're out of your mind. There's so many good beaches in this state.
Listen, that one's all right. Still
Westerly.
mad.
Massachusetts beaches kind of suck.
I agree.
They're pretty
I-
rocky.
Dude, go to Marshfield.
I don't even mind rocky as long as it's just like I like chill beaches where it's like not where it's a massive, you know. I like where
Just
it's
a
more
sprawl
of,
of
a chill
The whole,
humans.
hold on.
vibe.
The whole strip in Massachusetts from Marshfield to Plymouth is phenomenal beaches. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Plymouth. And,
you could
yeah.
you could
No,
walk
I
from
agree.
Marshall to Plymouth. That whole strip, that's a
Yep.
phenomenal beach. The whole thing, and it's huge.
And then the Cape, right? I never go to the Cape.
Cape is
but-
whatever. Cape, it's rocky as shit and it hurts.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah,
you have to
that
get
must be
through.
what I'm
You gotta
thinking
get through 2.5 feet of seashells before you.
You know
get
where
to
it
the
really
water.
hurts? Once you make it to P-Town, that's where it really starts. You know,
Yeah,
that's-
dude.
I was
That's
supposed to go to
rocky.
P-Town
That's
this
pretty
summer, and I
rocky.
never did.
Yeah, man.
I was trying to go to
Everyone's all
P-Town for
hard.
Pride and fucking live it all.
Dude, my grandpa, we went to P-Town when we were kids.
Your
My
grandpa was gay? That's cool.
No, but he's pretty straight man, and fucking
Sure. Go
this
on.
this like little twink dude was just like hitting on him while we were like at like lunch because like the little like hairdresser shop was right next to it, and he was the most uncomfortable I've ever seen my grandpa ever.
Really?
The guy was like, "Oh my God, sweetheart, you need a feather in your hair," and like my grandpa's like got like a comb over and a mustache.
He's
you
like,
know?
I was in World War. I was in Vietnam.
No, I don't think he's that old.
He
He's
was
a
almost
pretty
in
young
World
grandpa,
War
but
II.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
Like old as shit.
fucking yeah, that was great.
They're all dead, right? Everyone that was in World
Most.
War.
They're either like 100 or
Yeah, I
fucking
He
done.
knows every like a
I beat
like
them with
every-
my bare hands. Actually,
He knows
They're all
exactly
dead.
how many are left.
Yeah. There's actually 12
There's
remaining
12.
survivors.
12.
They live in Poland.
They're living it up.
Yeah,
I
what
love
the
how they
fuck?
just
What's up with
still
your
arrest.
knowledge today,
I love
dude?
how they just
just know
arrest
shit, I don't know.
Nazis still after they're like 95. They're like, well, we actually found out that you did some crimes back in.
Well, some crimes.
Some
bro?
Nazis
What do
just
you
got
mean?
prosecuted in
Some
France,
crimes.
I believe. He was like,
Dude,
oh,
they're
he was a
95.
guard. He was 17.
Who cares?
I think I saw that.
Yeah, he was 17 and he was a guard at one of the camps, and he got sentenced at like 98 years old.
What are they
To
gonna
life.
do?
Honestly, who cares? You had a great life.
Well,
That's
he was.
How do you know he had a great life?
He was totally
You got the
forced
best
into
life
the
you could've.
military.
He
I
probably
mean,
had
it's
to
not
live
like-
in shitty Germany after
Yeah.
that. Wasn't
No,
that
they
like
did.
shitty?
Shelled
went to-
Germany.
What are you talking
Wasn't
about?
it
Be-
bad
be
again
con-
after they lost
shitty
the war?
Germany?
Be
They
conscripted
didn't
into the
stay-
army.
How did they not start a World War III? That
Bro.
because wasn't that the thing they?
Well, they were
started a
completely
war?
economically destroyed and split
Which is
up.
how which is how the second one started, right?
Half of
Yeah.
them
They were
stayed in
destroyed after
Germany.
the first one.
Well, then their
Half
country
of
was
them went
split in
to, like,
half and
Brazil
owned by
and
the
shit.
Soviets and the United States.
after the second
Well,
one.
because of West and East Germany,
After
you know.
the second one.
Yeah, they got split up.
Half of them are.
Weren't
So
you
how-
a kid when there was West and East Germany?
No, I was never a kid. I actually.
He actually grew. He came out.
out of a
When did the
lab.
Soviet
Like
Union collapse? Like 97?
Yeah, fucking Mark. Fucking.
Yeah,
no,
Mark,
the
tell us
Soviets
about.
coming back, Putin baby, dude.
Yeah, he's rebuilding.
Mark,
it.
can you tell us stories about when the Soviet Union collapsed?
Well, now, kids, the Cold War was a cold, rough time.
Cold, rough time.
yeah.
America's history.
There was the what do they call it? The
Red Scare?
The Red Scare. Thank you. It's a
That was
Red
like the 50s.
What
and
about the
60s.
brown scare? And it's just everyone's scared of shit.
I've
in
had a
their
Red
pants?
Scare, you know. And when you have a Red Scare, you go down there and
Mhm.
you know you're like, that's not wetness.
That
That's
is wet.
that's
wet.
something. That's
Yeah.
chunky wet.
When was the last time you shit your pants?
I don't really know if I've done that in.
Liar.
You don't have to lie.
You don't have to lie to me, man.
Probably a
You're
long-
safe here, bro.
I know this is a safe space. I do feel safe on this.
That's how we. When was the last time you shit?
It's
your
probably a
pants?
really long time ago.
Damn, dude.
It's probably while I
Wet
was,
farts could
you know what-
count.
What?
Is that like
Wet
a wet
farts?
fart or like?
It was probably kind of at that situation where it wasn't. Because
You know what-
when they say shit, you don't really like shit your
It's
pants.
never a log.
It's no. It's kind of like a quick little like you
You
know
go, "Oh."
whoops.
Yep.
And yeah.
If it's a log, you did it on purpose.
Now wait, what is this thing about TikTok? Kids on TikTok, not
What?
wiping their asses. What
I don't
is
know.
this
I don't
about?
fucking know.
They probably started like hearing
not
that I
into-
didn't do that, so so they just copy me because I'm.
You're
so
fucking
cool.
around though, right?
No, I am fucking
Yeah.
around. That
you
would
seem
suck.
like you're. This is like a persona, but really you're very clean.
I wouldn't say
No.
clean.
Dude, he just
She
sent
was
us
laughing.
pictures of his underwear fucking
blowing holes in his fucking.
blowing holes in it.
All right.
He texted
all right.
us one day saying I just shit myself, and it's 20 minutes into my shift, and I had to throw my underwear away because I.
Okay, so
Sometimes he shits his
that
pants.
that was just one short error I had where I had a.
Oh, it was an era.
Yeah, I had a really
Yeah.
terrible at.
It was a
Okay,
bad
so
period.
there's science behind this. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's a science. Oh, okay. Yeah,
I worked
let's
at
hear this.
Savers. Savers Value Village thrift store. You know the place. You know the
Yeah.
spot.
Branch Ave.
What?
Branch Ave.
Is that the one next to TGI Fridays?
No, the one in North Attleboro.
Yes. Yeah, the one next to TGI
Route
Fridays.
1 or whatever.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
Anyways.
But basically, there's a thing with old books where the glue that held them together is an airborne laxative if it's left out in a large quantity.
Wow.
So if you're in like a library or something, you might need a ship. And the same thing
That's
happens with
crazy.
Savers because there's so many old books. So like,
So you would go open old books and you'd like huff
no,
them to try
no,
to
no,
get
no,
high.
no, it's
And you
in
would
the
just shit
air.
your pants
It's in the
at
air in
Savers.
the building.
At work.
He
So,
just
like,
shit himself.
I've asked other people that worked at Savers. They had to deal with the same thing. Like, you just be ripping ass all fucking morning, and then eventually you're just like shitting 7 times a day.
Because of the books, man.
But
Totally.
yeah,
books.
I totally shit my pants at Savers. That's
Couple
true.
of times.
Well, I feel like that's a normal thing that occurs at Savers. You know,
Yeah.
it's not exactly the cream of the crop
Yeah.
that shops.
All walks
there.
of life go. to
Dude,
Savers.
remember that crazy shit I videoed at Savers? That dude in the
Yeah.
stall next to me that
Oh.
was like mentally retarded, that was like having a painful time shitting.
Yeah.
I've
It was-
been there.
It was
Did we
great.
talk
It,
about that
just
last
heard.
time?
It might have been you. It was just
I
like,
remember.
I don't know what you're talking
do
I
like
remember
that
it.
shit.
I'm fucking.
It was crazy.
He shit himself retarded.
I I had a rough summer last
that
year
bad.
with shitting.
A rough summer with shitting.
Yeah,
You gotta
Oh.
shave your asshole hairs.
I
as
had an
soon as you
anal
get-
fissure. Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, dude.
that's bad.
What does that mean exactly?
It's like a tear or a cut.
and
Is
then
that what you guys were talking about?
I get those sometimes.
You would wipe your ass too hard and cut your.
Yeah, that's what happens. Right?
And then you got mad at me because it never.
no, it was a
happened to
number.
me.
It's a number of things. It was stress. I think it was like dehydration, and then like
Anal fisting.
and also your
Your ass
diet.
cut.
Yeah, getting fucked in the ass violently. I used to do a bit about that, but yeah, man, it was.
you have a chapped anus.
Yeah, did you
Get some
try any
Burt's
Burt's
Bees.
Bees?
No, but here's the funniest, and I don't want to. The worst thing about it that the doctor told me when I went to a specialist is, I thought my roommate at the time had tricked me that I thought it was hemorrhoids, so I bought Prep H, which comes with like a tube or whatever.
Wait,
You're
you
supposed
bought
Like an enema.
what did I say?
Like Viscovi for prep.
And yeah, anyways,
Like
so
AIDS
every time
medicine?
I was putting it up there, the doctor was like, "You were like tearing it more." He goes, "You shouldn't have been using that. That's for like."
Wait,
hemorrhoids."
hold on. Prep, like you were like prep.
No, like Preparation H. You know, it's like
Okay.
cream. You know,
Okay.
you've seen the commercials.
When you said
right?
prep and you mentioned
I
your old
know.
roommate that was gay, I
I
just.
know. Oh, dude. By the way, when I was at the movie the other night,
Mhm.
there were 2 of the same ads for monkeypox vaccines.
Jeez.
And it was like
That's
clearly
still
a
a
gay
thing.
guy in the ad, and he's like, "You need to get vaccinated.
You
It's
need to
easy,
get the
and you need both
monkeypox."
shots because one shot is not gonna, completely
Okay,
prevent."
okay, Mr. Pox, man.
I love those
Monkeypox.
Riscovi
That's
fucking.
bad.
But that's
commercials.
wild because that was like a COVID that specifically like
Targeted the gay
targeted the gay.
That was homophobic.
That
ass
was
COVID.
homophobic COVID, dude.
Bad.
That was
My type of COVID.
Dude, COVID was around so long that it had time to like
that at
develop
that time to get hate.
homophobia.
yeah. Racist COVID. Anti-Semitic COVID.
I mean, it started off with hating fat people.
Mhm.
Yep.
I mean, you
And
know,
old people.
Mhm.
It was what's that called? Ageist.
it's
It was-
kind of fucked up,
guess.
but COVID's kind of right, dude. Fucking
That's a
hates
funny
fat
bit. I'm gonna
people.
write that down.
Hates fat people. Fucking old people. Gays.
Sorry, I'm writing anti-Semitic COVID down so I
Mm-hmm.
remember that later.
Dude,
Yeah,
if
man.
it came specifically for Jews.
Well, we're done with COVID now, right? It's
Yeah,
not going to
it's
come
over.
back a third winter.
Unless they make a new one.
They make a new one where you fucking Mr. Conspiracy.
No,
man?
that totally came from fucking Wuhan lab, bro. Don't even test me.
It's China, man.
I think it did too. I think
Yeah.
it. Didn't they
I think we
admit?
know
Didn't they
that it
admit?
did.
Yes.
Didn't
Yeah,
they
we
like-
know it.
Yes.
I think it did.
Yes, it was in China for
What
a
was the
year
ex-
before.
What
it
was
got
the
out.
excuse? They said a guy ate a bat or like fucked
Yeah.
a bat
Or
a wet market.
pangolin wet market.
They said it was a wet market. That doesn't even. That sounds like the most bullshit. Like that sounds like I made that up.
Like, guys-
Yeah, I don't know. There was a bat hanging in a wet market and a guy got
Wait,
sick.
so-
Because they
and
never. Because with
So are
every
we
other.
clear to eat bats?
Sure.
Cool.
It's
Oh, I saw a
because
bat I
every
was
other
biking
like
yesterday, a bat
pandemic
just
that's
flew out.
happened, they were able to find like a
Badass.
natural,
I was dude, bats.
like
are
a
fucking
natural version of the virus.
Bats
They
are
were never
fucking
able to find a
cool.
natural version. Of
It was so weird.
Did you eat it?
I was biking out of a tunnel and a bat flew, and there were these 2 teenagers, and they were just standing there watching me, and then they like waved awkwardly. It felt very like horror,
Did you felt like you were like about to get called gay or something?
kind of.
Yeah. I'd assume.
What kind of biker are you? Like a
I
team?
ride an old, like a '90s Fuji, like an old
Did you
school.
wear spandex?
I'm a hipster.
Are
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You're like a Tour de France guy.
No, it's kind of more. I have my weird own. Like I wear shit like this.
Do you ride in the street?
Yeah, I'm a road biker. Yeah, I don't really.
I fucking hate you.
So you have like no embarrassment in you at all. Huh?
Mark, I fucking hate you.
No, I'm a comic.
Yeah, I know.
Talk about my dick eating ass on stage.
But yeah, like you play soccer and like get spandexed up to ride bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you don't ride on
No
the sidewalk.
fear in you at all.
You don't ride on the sidewalk.
Wait, you ride
No,
in the
no,
street?
no. Yeah, on the street. Yeah.
That's so.
And you do the hand signals and like thinking. you're
Yeah,
a car
but
and
mostly
shit?
I like to do the trails like all around like Rhode Island and like Mass and
So
stuff.
when you drive and those people are doing that, you don't get mad?
I hate those people.
Because I get severely mad.
You know what? You know what's
wanna
worse
run 'em
is
over.
now everyone is on these scooters and electric bikes, and they don't know the
Yeah,
rules of
and
the
they're
road.
fun
so
as
they're
shit.
just-
And they're fun
on-
as shit, Mark.
I
And
didn't
they
say
are
that.
fun
I
as
didn't
shit.
say
We
they're
fucked
not.
with the
I'm saying
electric
they
scooter all
don't.
night.
They don't know the rules of the
I
road.
just rented
though.
one for the first time last
You know what are
night.
the gayest though? You ever seen those cyclers that have that sit down trike thing where they're
Yes.
like doing that?
The psych wards?
No, the trikes with the pedals.
Did you say in the psych
The
wards?
cyclers.
Oh, I thought you said the psych wards.
No.
Have you ever spent? You look like you maybe spent some time in a psych
No.
ward. Oh.
No.
I had a buddy
the
that
grippy
did.
I was a good kid, man.
Yeah, but we've all had little like,
Grippy
you know,
socks.
breaks
Yeah,
here
dude.
and there.
I mean, the only reason I go down there is to get them grippy socks to jack off with.
Mm-hmm.
You ever use Sky Zone socks to beat your shit?
No, I'm a no lube guy, just straight, you know, the way God
Yeah,
intended, you know,
don't need
just
lube for that.
raw, bare bone, you know.
Just till it
Just
hurts.
nutting onto your stomach and letting it dry.
Yeah. I'm a towel
And
guy,
scrape
you
it up
know,
later.
That's not natural, bro.
just on an old towel, you know.
Same towel.
Let the laundromat deal with
Are
it.
you worried that
I just leave them. I don't even watch them. I just leave them at the
Wait, is it the
laundromat.
same
you know?
towel?
Some nice Mexican.
Yo.
woman is just
Ooh, a
like-
new towel. What? What?
I'm gonna have like a baby with like, you know, just like some laundromat
Yeah.
child, you know, illegitimate.
illegitimate.
No, they're
laundry
legitimate, you know.
channel. Yeah.
Oh, Marco McGwin.
Do you think, like,
Marco McGwin.
if you nutted on the same towel for
Laundro
like
Mark.
20 years, it would become like a thing?
It's the word show.
Yeah, it'd grow eyes in the mouth.
That was just for you. Sorry, what'd you say? I missed.
Like, if you nutted on a towel for like 20 years straight, like, would it become life? Like, would it? Same
I'm
one.
not really like a man of science, but I think so. Yeah,
I think it'd at least grow like a mouth and eyes and like some form of personality.
that's kind
Probably.
of like the Terminator was. That's how the Terminator kind of like formed, right?
Yeah.
Hell
I've
yeah.
never actually watched any of the Terminator movies.
Oh wow.
You turned on
Accidentally.
the thing
happened?
that Shout Out be talked about.
Jimmy, you know we don't talk about
We
it.
don't talk about it, like.
Wait,
That
what?
man.
What just happened?
I accidentally pressed the button with
We
my
don't
toe.
talk about it, bro. But like, you know.
No, I don't. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't even know where the button.
You see it?
You know what I mean?
I don't. Is
We
this
keep
like a
it down
bit?
there because you know.
Is this like a bit? Did I say like a code word that you have to hit it?
No, he just accidentally hit it.
Oh.
I don't know. We have special needs, bro.
Oh, I thought I said like a code word or something.
Yeah, no.
Should we watch the Chappelle's monologue? Is that crazy?
Oh
Is that
Why not?
yeah. What's up with that?
is that good content?
Is he pro Kanye? Is that what happened?
Isn't he like like he's friends with all these guys, right?
You just assume all black
No.
people know each other. That's you, dude.
They do, but no, he had him on Chappelle's show. Remember back in the day? He used to have Mos Def, Talib Kweli, like a kind of
Yeah, I
big
know he had
hip-hop,
Mos Def,
kind of
but
a
I
big
don't
hip
remember
hop head,
Kanye.
you know, '90s golden era hip hop.
I remember
kind of
John
a-
Mayer and Mos Def being on there.
John
but I don't
Mayer was
remember
good on that.
Kanye. No.
Yeah, Kanye was on it up.
Well, did you have him as a musical guest?
He was a
or-
musical guest.
Okay, I didn't know if you had him in a bit because you know the bit I'm talking about with John Mayer and Mos Def is playing the drums at the end in it.
That's Questlove, you racist.
Oh, my bad, dude. You're
You
the
think
one.
all
that
black people look the same? All
Yeah.
black rappers?
Yeah,
Wait,
all
Questlove
right.
isn't a rapper. He's a drummer. But
Whatever, dude. They both, whatever, sound whatever. You know.
do you know before he named himself Questlove, his original name was Queerlove,
Queer love.
and then he changed it. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And I didn't make that up.
Of course you didn't.
No way.
It's a true.
I believe it.
I did think he was gonna put on the Chappelle's thing, and then I think he just drifted off
He's
into like.
not listening at all.
Shit.
What about the Chappelle's
monologue.
I don't know. He
That's
does
fine.
this a lot. For the
It's
brand
actually
of,
funnier for us to just imagine like what it was.
for the Brandon Paddock episode, he dipped out for like 40 minutes just staring off into space.
It's good.
Yeah.
So he takes this really seriously.
I ate so much food before this, and
Don't make excuses, okay?
I'm gonna make
Eat some
it.
shrooms
You
or
have to be
something.
able to perform, okay?
I
Dude,
am.
If you want this to be a career.
Dude, take a shot, eat some shrooms, get back in the.
I've been looking at that whiskey the whole time. to
I
be
need a
honest.
Take a shot.
producer.
You
Go
kind of
for it.
are the producer.
I don't want to be.
It's
But
good
you, it's all
whiskey.
this is all your equipment, right? So you've set yourself up to be Mr. Cool AV audiovisual producer
This
guy.
is true.
Is it which one is it? Is it this? The
And then
SNL?
people are going to come to you to produce their podcast.
They actually
And
are.
that's how you're going to get out of the shit business,
I think
okay?
it's the-
This is your future. This
Brittany
is
and
your check it
the
out.
pimp want me too.
Frederick Hunter, not just the pimp.
Nah, he's the pimp. He's my pimp friend.
Well, we're gonna be producing a podcast on African history soon, so. All right, let's see what fucking transphobic ass Dave Chappelle
Piece of shit
has to
Dave
say.
has to say. No good
What's up,
Dave.
Dave? Didn't a bunch of like cast members like throw up and like punch themselves in their transgender dicks over this?
Before I start tonight, I just wanted to read a brief statement that I prepared. I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms,
Nice.
and I stand with my friends in the Jewish community. And that, Kanye, is how you buy yourself some time.
Nice, dude.
I gotta tell you guys, I've probably been doing this 35 years now. And early in my career, I learned that there are two words in the English language that you should never say together. in
Jew and
sentences.
retard.
Those words are the and Jews. I've never heard someone do good after they said that. Kanye's gotten into some scrapes before. Normally when he's in trouble, I pull up immediately. But this time I was like, you know what? Let me see what's gonna happen first. I just wanna see- just wanna see what it's all about.
Here.
Can't remember how it started. Vaguely, I remember it started with a tweet, strange tweet. It was like, I'm feeling a little sleepy.
Canceled guy piggybacks on more canceled guy.
When I wake up, I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. And then he just went to bed. I was up all night worried. What is he gonna do to the Jews?
So this whole monologue is just about this,
Really?
I guess.
A lot of Jewish friends, so I'm not freaked out by your culture. I know a little bit about it just from hanging around. Like, yo, let's go out at school tomorrow. Like, we can't go out. It's Shana tomorrow. I'm like, where?
You think Chappelle's gone kind of weird where he's like ascended comedy?
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like,
He's always going to be like one of the best at comedy, but he's ascended to like everyone around the world knows him.
it's more like just like, he's less a comedian now, we're just kind of a talker, but like, I don't know, it's weird. It's really fucking weird seeing like Chappelle like that. Because, I mean, he wasn't anything crazy until like literally like a couple years ago. People started like ascending him up. I mean, as Netflix is like the real one that pushed it the hardest, but they just give him like specials.
Do
that
we
are
care? I feel like we don't even.
I don't really
even
care anymore.
I don't even care. I really don't. Sorry to make you do all that.
I know that I get. Yeah, Kanye did said some bad shit. It's fine.
I still think Louis is. I've seen Louis alive a couple, like recently even.
Really good.
He's unbelievable. I think
I think in 5 years, Louis is gonna be like Chappelle level, where they completely forget about all that shit.
Well, he never did anything bad. He just.
You know, he didn't do anything bad,
Asked-
but he did something that was weird enough that it fucked up his career.
Mm-hmm.
He did something weird. He didn't do something bad.
he had a kink. He had a
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
And it probably wasn't the most professional thing to do.
Yeah,
you
especially not with your, people that work for you. But he's the fucking greatest comic ever.
He's literally like the greatest comic.
Like you can
sure,
fucking
of art.
separate like
Yeah.
art and artist. I mean, especially I feel like comedy is the one where it's the hardest to separate art and artist because the art is kind of the artist.
So you used to listen to R. Kelly.
I
You
love R.
piece of
Kelly.
shit.
I love
Yeah.
R. Kelly still. Fuck
I
you.
love Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is
Michael Jackson's
unbelievable.
music's mid.
Unbelievable music. I just started You think it's mid?
Whatever. It's so whatever.
Really?
Sure.
Yes. R. Kelly's better.
That's I know you're fucking around right
I'm
now.
not
but
fucking around. I'm not.
That doesn't even.
Michael
what
Jackson's
you're saying
so
doesn't
whatever.
even. What you're saying is making me enraged
I am
right
a
now.
huge music
Michael
guy.
Jackson
I
was
just
great for,
don't
like,
like
30
Michael
years.
Jackson. I don't see the hype.
Have you really gone through like how unbelievable it would be like a full band? I didn't realize this because I recently got into Michael Jackson. It's almost
Dude, I understand what
it's
a one
almost
man
like a
band
full,
is.
No, it's almost like a
I've
full
watched
band.
Ed Sheeran.
Like
no, it's
live.
almost like a full band condensed into the greatest pop music. Like when you hear what was the one from Rush Hour?
I don't know. I don't care.
We need to put on a mic. Can we
Yeah,
put on a
throw
Michael Jackson song?
I guess.
Here, let me.
You mentioned me.
No, this is good. I like that we're
criminal.
taking it in this direction. Let me put on.
No, I still think that's generally the point where the artist is too weird. It's too
One
much,
second.
bro. Cat Williams had the best joke about him, where it was like, I like
Just type in
bitches.
Michael Jackson. We'll see.
Yeah, Cat Williams had a joke where I was like, I like bitches, so I keep things in my house that bitches like. Michael Jackson had Ferris wheels and fucking video games all over his house and fucking clowns and shit.
Hell yes, I did.
Like, it's too fucked up. And his music's whatever, in my opinion. I like Jackson 5.
I think your producer.
I think the
died.
Jackson 5 is cool music.
I don't know what the name of this song is. What's the one from Rush Hour?
You could look up Rush Hour.
Oh, type in Rush Hour. Yeah, that should come up.
And also, like, growing up in an era where he was literally, like, so overrated and like, overhyped. Michael Jackson. It's whatever.
That's none of that. It's literally none of that. What's the name of that fucking song? None of you guys know?
No.
Nah. Same thing with the Beatles. I can appreciate what he did for the fucking genre or whatever, but it's just whatever. Like, I'd rather listen to so much other shit.
This is literally, if we don't figure out the name of this song, it's gonna.
Does Michael Jackson sing in the song or is someone else?
Wait,
this
It's
shit.
his song.
Sing it.
Don't put this on. I'm gonna.
The Taylor's holiday calendar
Fuck
from
this.
Business Friend. For
What are you
80
putting
years,
on?
I don't care
every
about Michael
gorgeous
Jackson.
soul bleed page of-
Wow.
Yeah, this is better than Michael Jackson. Rascal
How did
Flatts.
none of you guys
Is
know
this
this?
it? I might have found it.
Hold on.
Don't stop till I get enough.
Yes. Okay, we
Okay.
have found it.
Put the
Yeah.
song on so they shut up.
We
It's
have
a
found it.
classic
Thank
Michael
you.
Jackson, yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for interrupting my Rascal
stop
Flats.
till you
Thank
get
you very
enough.
much.
Thank you so much. This is a killer.
This is my
Whatever you just
mom's.
put on, it literally makes me want to kill myself.
This is my mom's least favorite
What?
band of all
I
time.
literally might take my life.
You don't
if
like
I
Rascal
hear
Flatts?
One other. I don't even know what that is.
You've never seen Cars?
No, I'm an adult. I'm in my 30s.
You don't know
I'm
the
an
song?
adult.
Okay, and
So?
That's for people with kids or pedophiles. Okay, I'm not gonna watch a movie
Okay.
about
Do you don't know
animated
the band?
cars that fuck
You've never heard this
people.
fucking song
No.
before? You never heard
Yeah.
Life
When
is a
this-
Highway?
When this movie came out, you were
Life
younger.
is a highway.
Okay, it's got a good chorus. I'll give you that. It's a catchy chorus. Okay, I kind of like it now.
This is my mom's least favorite band.
Okay, I'm kind of a fan.
Yep, he's got it. He's got it.
Wait. Fuck Michael Jackson. No.
See, it's better than Michael Jackson.
Search it.
Now, okay, so that's country.
I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, we're good.
Maybe.
Search it.
Now,
Maybe Rascal Flatts is country. I don't know.
let's listen to the greatest. Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
the
let's
greatest
see who your
pop.
fucking guy
Don't
is.
stop till you get enough.
Oh,
This dude.
what are you wondering, Michael?
Look at that bow tie. Leave this.
Oh,
Dude.
Yeah, I like this song.
Dude,
But
I've never seen this video. It's
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
It's pretty cool,
Hold on.
dude.
What? Hold on. Yeah.
See,
mean,
but
this
you know
is-
who's like the same vibe as this that's better, though, in my opinion? Rick James.
Rick James is great.
Rick James is phenomenal.
But Rick James was almost heavier funk. It
and
was
Rick
like,
James didn't fuck any kids.
because he was high and on coke.
Yeah, he might have fucked a dude or two, but no kids.
But this is like unbelievable. Like
Vocal range.
just everything, though. All the music combined, like,
In my opinion, though,
and the production.
Mm.
his voice is great. It's a little high pitch. Yeah, everyone knows that. The dance moves are so fucking stupid, in my opinion. And them saying that they're good, there's no proof of that because it's not a real thing. Like, he's just doing weird shit. And it looks stupid. Like, it's not even good dancing.
I mean, look at that background. That looks sick.
It does look sick.
What, he's in Egypt or something?
I
or?
think.
Listen, the vibe
Some
is
Blockland.
immaculate.
What
The
is
guy
that?
totally fucked kids.
There was like anal beads? What?
Subliminal messaging.
I appreciate you humoring me with this.
Yeah, I like the video a lot.
Great, yeah. He's great.
See, and if he stayed like this, I
What,
would.
black?
Yes, I would like Michael Jackson. Yes, truthfully, yeah.
got
if he
vitiligo.
stayed no, he didn't though. Is the thing. Like, he had a mild case, and then he took
He
it
went
so
all the way.
extreme.
He had like a melanin disease,
Yeah,
right?
vitiligo.
He had vitiligo, which gives you a couple of different
Well, it got
spots.
An
worse and
STD?
worse.
Well, he wore like a lot of makeup on his face. He had like a very patchy face.
Yeah, but dude, he claims that he didn't do any skin bleaching. That he just turned that white.
That looks like in Superman. What's that? Like the Hall of Mirrors?
Oh,
He didn't.
the
That's not a
Fortress
thing.
of Solitude.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike was up in the
Yeah,
Fortress
he's in
of
the
Solitude.
fortress, which is probably where he should have been in real life because you know, he was building fortresses with 14-year-olds. You know?
Yeah.
He's-
Younger than that.
I mean,
Don't give him too
Whoa,
much
look at
credit.
this. This is pretty
There's
psychedelic.
three
There's
Michaels
three
right now?
Michaels?
dude, hide the kids. There's three of them.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
They raping everybody up in here, man. Hide your husbands, shit.
I mean, when you make music like this, I mean,
What, you can just...
I
Do what you want,
I didn't
when you
say
want,
that.
how you
but I
want.
mean, you know, you get sort of, there are leniencies. You
Yes.
Passes, if
know?
you
I blame
will.
the parents.
What,
Yeah, they
Michael's
forced him to
parents,
sing.
or their,
Whoa.
the kids' parents?
I mean, you don't raise a kid fucker,
Yeah.
you know.
When
Well,
you're a child, they try to
Emotionally.
give other kids
Sorry,
childhood.
don't mean to get all Kanye here. But, he was raised by a Jewish man.
Was he?
Well, yeah, the guy that produced the Jackson 5 is pretty much who raised them.
Well, he's a
110
record producer.
Dude, it's the set, what, 80s? 80s Jackson 5?
Late 70s, early 80s.
70s or 80s? is
Late
Jackson
70s,
5.
early 80s.
Yeah, so that was 100% like, you remember, what's the dude from Sopranos? The Jewish uncle?
Hesh?
Yes, Hesh.
Yeah.
They did the same thing.
Yeah.
That pretty much
I
could have
have
been the
a
Jackson 5.
confession to make.
You've never seen The Sopranos? Alright, Hesh was this producer
Shame.
guy that was a Jew.
I know, it's bad.
And
right?
The Sopranos that worked for the mob. But
How
he-
good was that show?
It's amazing.
best show.
My
It's you
most
have
favorite
HBO
show I've
Max?
ever
Well, I
seen.
grew up with. I could have probably watched
could
on
have.
HBO.
Do you have HBO Max?
Probably not, but maybe I don't
You
know.
can find someone who's got
I
that.
could find
dude.
it. I could find it. Yeah.
It's a commitment.
I would literally sign up. I'd pay the $10 a month and just watch, crank
you
it
can
out.
only just
First
watch
episode
it.
will get you, bro.
Literally, all I downloaded HBO Max for was just to watch The Sopranos and Mad TV.
Isn't there an episode where they're just like in the woods of New
Yeah.
Jersey running around?
Yeah,
from, like,
chasing
what's it called?
dude.
Like the Tanglewoods or something?
Yeah,
Or-
and I think so. And they're chasing a dude.
an
a
interior
Russian.
decorator.
When was it the Russian
Yeah,
spy?
he's a Russian Spetsnaz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now-
Tell us all about the Spetsnaz. if
He
you
was a
could.
good actor too. He was in like other stuff. James Gandolfini.
Gandolfini, yeah, he was phenomenal.
Yeah, I saw him in what? I forget the movie. Fuck, but he played a really good like piece of shit.
Do you know in Lord of the Rings
Okay.
originally they were gonna call Gandalf Gandolfini,
Really?
and they thought it sounded too Italian, so they.
It is. Yeah, it's really
I,
Italian.
I'm lying. I just made that up. Yeah.
Go.
That would have been cool though.
I was rolling with you, and I would have believed
Did you
that for
watch
the rest
The
of my
Rings
life.
of Power?
What?
I don't know. I'm
Well,
not
you're kind of like
fucking
a nerd, right?
I guess.
Low key.
You watch Lord of the Rings, though? Or are you that
Not
much of a
really.
fucking nerd?
I liked the movies.
I like
where-
I watched The Hobbit. I haven't seen like the original.
Dude, what about Gandalf?
Now, can you say Hobbit anymore? Because you're supposed to say person.
No, you have to say midget.
Well, a Hobbit is like a fucking Hobbit.
What? It's little.
It's little
Little
retard.
retard.
Little short little baby guy.
Little freak.
What do they call normal? What do they call normal people in Lord of the Rings? Like, just is there a name for just like people?
I
What
thought
do
it was just like humans.
No, I don't know. Isn't there a word for? So I don't know.
There's like dwarves, elves, fucking
Right. So like little dwarves or whatever. Yeah.
big dwarves.
Yeah. Dwarves of diminutive stature.
Dude, poor fucking little
I'm
people.
curious.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings is gay. You watch? Oh yeah. What about Gandalfini? And he's like, doesn't Gandalf do that thing where it's like?
Gabagoo, we gotta get these rings.
Doesn't he do that thing where he stops he's like, thou shalt not pass. He's like, you can't pass. I'm fucking walking here. You know.
What did Gandalf? What would he say? What would Tony Soprano say? What were his like catch? Did he have a catchphrase? I'm on the meatball. Ah.
Fucking.
Oh jeez.
What was it? Gabagoo.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I had a dream last night while we were fucking. Yeah, that's one. It's all about.
You ever
stuff
had one
like
of those
done.
dreams? You ever had one of
Where
those?
me and you were fucking? Yeah.
Dude, I have wet dreams still.
Still.
I've never had.
I've never had one.
Really? I still now I
What's
have
that
wet
I don't know
nightmares
of?
in my 30s now. That's a really bad
Yeah.
joke that I do sometimes. But
Yeah, how would that work? Yeah, how about you fucking explain your joke? How would that work?
Yeah, man, I still have wet dreams, and it's weird because I don't think like a lot of people have them.
I think especially in our generation, because like
You guys are just like
there's less
coming all the
imagination,
time.
more.
Well, that's actually interesting because I still do have like the imagination. Like a chick on the dating show last night on stage, they asked her how she masturbates, and she was like a school teacher, like very just.
Child porn, obviously. That's her
Very
answer.
violent. Let's just say very camp esque. But she
stuck a foot up
basically
my
was
pussy in
like,
band camp.
I don't think no toys, and she says she uses her imagination. You know.
What a boring bitch. Just sticking her fucking fingers in her pussy, thinking about like Channing
Or her
Tatum.
ass. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Probably.
That's so boring though.
Yeah.
You know, I was saying this the other day. I don't like. So there's guys that like swear off porn and they just want to jerk off to their imagination.
They're called Christians.
Okay, whatever. And I think that's stupid, but I would think it'd be cool, not like to get in the middle phase. Like you remember when you were a kid and you're just jerking off to like hot girls in bikinis.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
get-
Yeah.
Get
I
back
did
to that,
yeah.
dude. Just fucking looking
Yeah,
up
hot
girls
girls,
with big
yeah.
tits, bigtits.com, shit like that. You
Well,
know?
I still have the thing like you ever like you're in the shower, and then you just think about like 4 years ago to some random experience that you had. You know, I still have like those. You know,
Very nostalgic.
those are fun. A little nostalgia jerk. You know, just throwing it back.
Nostalgic.
Yeah, yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that it would be super cool just getting that middle phase where you're like a little kid again, just
Kind of, yeah.
beating off to like topless chicks, dude.
I remember I printed photos from the family computer
Dude,
on
that would
shitty
rule.
quality, and then I would cut it out and hide it in like books.
Dude, you start doing
And
that around
pretend
your
that I'm
house.
reading. My dad walks in, and I'm like, have a book open. He's like, "Oh, good, you're reading," and I'm like, "Yep." But, you know,
Think about how much more fun you could have with jerk it off and like your normal life. Just start doing that again, hiding little fucking
Shit in
porn
books.
around your house.
I don't have a printer though,
And then
so
you just invite
I'd have to
people-
print them at work probably.
You
Yeah.
invite people over and you have like the rush of like no one knows. Just like fucking, it's like a picture of titties in that fucking.
Yo, that's
book.
my favorite book talk. Can I read that?
No, don't read it. Don't read it. That would rule. You don't like
Probably.
that idea?
I'm fully
an
on board.
iPod Touch.
Yeah.
iPod Touch jerking off.
Could you
dude.
jerk off on an iPod Touch?
Yeah.
I used to do it all the time.
What about
man.
a Nano? That'd be
That's
cool.
impossible.
Nah, never successful.
Didn't
There's
they
no
have?
screen?
Didn't they have?
No,
No.
ones with the screen.
Yeah,
I
they had
one.
the little Nanos.
Oh,
The
you'd
That's
have
not a
to-
nano though.
No,
That's
the regular one. You would have to download because you can watch like movies on it, but you'd have
Oh,
to
now he wakes
download
up
it.
when we start getting into Apple technology. Yeah.
You'd have to download it from your Apple computer.
Yeah, I know how to watch gay porn on iPod Nano.
Yeah.
I iPod Touch myself.
You can do it right now.
Yeah, dude. Fucking pulled up to my fucking. What were you doing watching gay porn at my party yesterday?
Yeah, that was weird.
Were you really?
Yeah, you're just chilling in the corner of my tattoo room watching gay porn.
I
and shit.
was trying to work on the Pornhub account.
Oh, yeah, and you got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get the podcast on Pornhub.
A lot of skaters in Providence were putting their skate videos on Pornhub.
I was watching those. Right after you're done, dude. After you're done beating your shit.
Oh, I watched the skate video first, then I jerk off. The skating is what gets me. It's like the warm up, you know.
Some of people are just jerking off straight up to the skating, dude. That would be a cool way to do it. Like, I'd like to be like extreme sports.
There's
guy.
really not a lot of hot women skaters, right?
Yeah, I know that's what sucks about
Oh,
it.
there's that one. What's her name?
Natasha Leggero.
No, that's a comedian. What are you?
Oh fuck! Wait, Natasha.
No, Letitia Buffoni
Buffoni
with the pink hair.
You,
She's
did
smoking.
you mention Natasha Leggero earlier? Is that why I fucking?
No, you just made that up.
Oh fuck!
Out of nowhere. You must have been thinking about her.
They all have those fucking Ashia names and shit. Like it's all every girl skater is like from Central America.
Right,
for the most
Alyssa
part.
Steamer. Right, yeah.
Steamer.
Do you remember her? She was in the Tony Hawk 1 game.
What?
You don't remember Alyssa Steamer from Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1? The only woman in the game?
No.
No? Oh, Vice did a document. I don't know why I keep plugging Vice, but I guess
Vice.
they do good skateboarding docs.
Vice does great. Though.
They
Or they used to.
They still do. The skateboarding docs are
Their skateboarding
unreal.
and their tattooing docs were phenomenal. But
Oh, really?
The tattooing ones are really good.
So you watch tattooing docs?
Yeah, at least when I started getting into tattooing, I did. Now that I've watched kind of all of them.
So Vice got you into tattooing, basically. You learned everything you know from
Yeah,
from Vice
sure.
News Media Corporation.
I mean, generally, I learned most of what I know for tattooing from like watching YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot.
Well, I mean, how the fuck else are you supposed to do it again?
I don't know. I'm not that again. I like kudos. I don't have that brain thing to like the art, side of things.
I can give you a tattoo too if you need.
No, I'm good.
Sure.
I already have one tattoo, so you just need one to be cool,
Yeah.
Now
You get
need
the one.
multiple.
No,
No, you need a.
they're
bunch,
actually
dude.
not cool anymore.
Oh,
Because because here's the thing: when everyone has them, it's actually cool to not have them.
Yeah, but technically
So-
you have one, so you're actually a
No, but
fucking
one is
loser.
tasteful. One is tasteful.
Is it though?
Kind
What
of.
is it though?
It's a water fire.
That
Yeah, isn't that cool? It's water fire.
hey man, you need to get out of Rhode Island. Your one tattoo is fucking water.
It's a
fire.
it's a band. It's a band. Fucking around.
Water fire.
That's a cheesy joke that
That would
used
rule
on
though.
dates.
There's gotta be people out there with water fire tattoos.
I went on my bike the other day. I stopped by downtown just to check it out. I love that event. I grew up going to that. I love that thing.
Made me scared of gargoyles.
Yes, there's that. They play weird, like creepy, like Asian music. And
When
it's
you're
like,
too young going to that, it's just really fucking weird.
Well, you don't know what it is because
No one explains it because no one can explain it.
no, you can't explain it. But that's why I like it because it's just a weird art event, and you can drink and eat. And there was a band playing one night outside, and they were killing it. And I'm like, this is a cool event. Like, you know what I mean? Fucking light the whole river on fire, and you just hang out downtown.
Shit looks cool.
It's cool, man.
I feel like there's a lot of crimes that committed at water fire. It's so dark.
A lot of gargoyle.
Gargoyles sneaking, people away in the dark.
Yep.
I still hold that gargoyle grudge, man. Those things are scary.
That was a good show when I was growing up. There was a
Showing
good
gargoyles?
cartoon. Yeah, it was called Gargoyles, I believe. You don't remember that? Was that past your before your time?
All right, so I think there was a weird era of cartoons.
There was a real-
specifically for 30-year-olds.
There was a really good. There were sharks. Do you know that?
No one knows what the fuck you're talking about because they're the most unrememorable cartoons of all
Remember,
time.
like sharks. Hold on, I had the action
Gargoyle.
figures where they were giant shark guys that could move, but then they had just like normal guy like.
It's kind of
nice.
sad, bro.
So I would have gargoyles fighting sharks. You don't remember these at all?
Nope.
No.
Oh, dude, and then Batman had that resurgence.
All right, I remember
cartoon.
Batman.
Batman the animated
No, but
series.
there was the '90s resurgence one, which was like
Batman the animated series.
well, Batman Beyond, yes, and then
Beyond.
Batman Beyond,
Was
Yeah.
Batman the animated
and I
series
believe
the one where they
just I
swore in?
believe
That
I'm
was
gonna
with like Batman's son.
Because there's an animated
I'm gonna
Batman.
throw something wild out. I believe maybe Justin Long did the voice of Batman and Batman Beyond. I'm gonna just throw that out
I
there.
think that's true.
I think I might have just made that up out of my ass, but it also might be true. Look it up, producer.
R.I.P.
Who's
Batman.
that comedian that does the voice of Joker now?
Burt Kreischer.
No, it's the
Yeah.
dude. You know Bobby Lee's brother, Stephen Lee? He does that Scissor Bros podcast?
No,
With, Jeremiah Watkins. He does the voice of Joker. You know Jeremiah?
he does.
Yeah.
Is there an animated show right now?
Yes,
there is.
yes.
Is it good?
Yeah. I don't know if he does the Harley Quinn one, because that one's really funny.
No, hold on. But Mark Hamill is supposed to be the Joker. He was in the reboot from you know who Mark Hamill is
Yeah.
from fucking Star
Wars.
Yes,
Wars,
yes. Fucking Luke.
and he's in the new Burt Kreischer movie for some reason.
Is it? Yeah, he plays his dad, right?
Kevin
wanna see that.
Conroy
I want to
is
see
the
that movie.
voice.
It seems like it's gonna be
It's a
Kevin-
funny.
good. Isn't Bobby Lee in that movie too?
He might be. I don't
He
know.
is. I know that he's in it.
Is he?
He went to Hungary and filmed for like.
I thought he was in rehab when that was happening.
Sorry, did we confirm if
It
Justin?
was Kevin Conroy, whoever the fuck that
But
is.
it
Was the voice
is
of
it
Batman.
Jeremiah Watkins that does Joker now?
Well, this was for Batman
just
the animated
died
series and
yesterday.
Batman Beyond.
Who died yesterday?
Mark Hamill's the Joker, though.
Yeah, Mark
Voice of
Hamill's the
Batman.
Joker.
Yeah.
By the way, an amazing Joker. Mark Hamill
Yeah.
was fucking amazing as the Joker
Really
in that.
Voice
Look
of
up
Batman
Jeremiah
died yesterday.
Watkins
Who
Joker
did?
though, because
The
I know this
guy.
is a thing.
What guy?
The guy that voices Batman?
Christian Bale?
No,
No.
look him up. Which one?
The guy who does in the animated series.
We're talking about that right now.
We're talking
Yeah,
about
he
Batman.
died.
There's everyone is on like 3 different wavelengths.
Yeah, like,
right now.
I
This
got-
Yeah,
is
you fucked us
retarded.
up with sharks. And
He
Batman,
died
man.
yesterday.
Jeremiah Walker?
Watkins.
He's a comic.
He does a Joker. at
Dude, he
least.
had a podcast for a while. I don't know if he does it anymore. Where it was a improv podcast where
That fucking abomination.
Yes, yes, that abomination of an
that?
animated series.
he had I don't know if you like him, but one of his podcasts I watched one time was so interesting and like crazy the way he improvised the whole podcast.
Have you seen him on fucking Honeydew? Do you know what the Honeydew is? Dude, he like bawled his eyes out.
Oh,
and, like,
really?
broke down.
Did he have a bad childhood or something?
I think
or-
so, yeah. But he like broke down, couldn't keep the podcast.
Tony
going.
Hinchcliffe had a crazy childhood where he basically his real dad or mom grew up literally on the street over, and he was raised by it was an Italian mob situation, so they had to pretend that he wasn't related to a guy who was the mob was after. So his mom just lied to him. So he grew up with literally like a fake family, and he finally figured out that his real dad lived like a couple streets away or whatever. It's an insane. It's crazy.
That's gnarly.
Yeah. Did you guys ever been to Kill Tony?
No.
No.
I bombed on Kill Tony right before the pandemic.
Isn't that in Texas?
He
No,
he went on tour with
yeah.
it, so he did stand up and then he did Kill Tony
What
after.
episode are you on?
We're not gonna watch that now because
No, let's pull it up.
No, it's real. It's really like bad. It's like cringy.
It's a minute. How did you do that bad in a minute?
Because I had just started stand up and I was like,
Oh.
and I was drunk when I went up because it was a 2-hour show.
So you thought Kill Tony was.
I thought I
perfect
wasn't gonna
thing to
get
do.
called. I thought I wasn't gonna get called, and I was
Oh.
the last person called. Yeah. So I like forgot all my like.
I thought you were
Yeah.
just fresh into stand up and was like, I'm gonna do Kill Tony.
I wanted to do it like I prepped for I prepared, but I just
Yeah.
kind of in the moment. It's terrifying, when you go up in
Do you
front
think
of
you'd
that.
kill now?
I think I would do better now. Yeah, I think I would have a redemption, a bit.
I know you're listening, Tony Hinchcliffe.
I think he is listening.
Take him back,
I
man.
think Red Band might listen to this actually.
Red Band's listening right now, dude.
Red Band's probably on Twitch or in the metaverse. Like you guys,
Metaverse.
you guys need to like get this streaming in like the metaverse. Buy like a little shitty house. I think you can buy a shitty house in the metaverse for like 40 crypto.
And then in the basement of that shitty house, do our podcast.
That'd be hilarious. You have an empty house and just the gay jizz club in the basement or whatever.
We make his parents get on the metaverse to live in the house part upstairs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, this is the part of the pod where everyone's just texting, or maybe we should just,
Yeah.
I'm
kill
not
it at this
texting.
point.
I got a text.
Everybody's just
I'm not
texting.
texting, I'm
bitches.
doing
Jackie
I was
my
doing
fucking
research.
phone on the table like a good boy.
Like a good boy.
But he's really the only professional here.
I know.
Mhm.
I know. It's fucking horrendous.
I'm not texting.
And it's like, look at me. Like,
Because the last time here, you're just drinking like Captain Morgan out of like
Out of the
Bang
Monster
energy
can.
drinks.
Sailor Jerry and Monster, yes.
It was a monster. It was a monster.
That somehow was worse than Captain Morgan.
Sailor
Sailor
Jerry,
Jerry,
to
yeah.
be exact.
Yeah,
It was
bootleg
classic.
I
Captain
kind of like
Morgan.
Sailor Jerry actually. It's not bad.
He's a good tattoo artist. Or not really. He was like a first tattoo artist.
Was that what it was? Because pirates, were they the original guys that got?
He's not a fucking pirate.
Hold on, you don't know me.
I mean, every culture has like tattoos.
I know, but did pirates do a lot of tattoos?
I don't
I'm a
know.
big pirate guy.
Look, where I pick up on tattooing is like
When it got gay.
World
It was-
War.
It was big in the
Like,
Navy,
like
in
World
the United
War shit.
States. I think that's how it got to America, was
Like
through
that's
Navy
what, that's what
sailors.
Sailor Jerry was. Sailor Jerry was in the Korean War, and he was based in Hawaii that we had just taken over. Hawaii was new, and it was a place for.
What was it new? I mean, it existed.
Yeah,
it
was that-
exists. We fucking took it over and said fuck you.
Well, it turned into a state in
fuck your spam, and we took it. Yes.
We brought
59?
that over.
But basically, what it turned into was like a place for like sailors and the Navy to like touch down in between their combat to get whores and get drunk and get tattoos. Like it was lines down the street of sailors going into whorehouses, bars,
Oh, really?
and tattoo parlors.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's.
And he would just post up all day because he was like when he wasn't in combat, he was a tattoo artist, and do American traditional tattoos or just straight from hand.
Really?
Because he invented that style. Like that's just how he drew, was that American traditional style.
Oh, really?
So everybody had those tattoos in
Mhm.
the Navy and stuff, and then everyone came back with them, and he blew up. And then he, you know, the douchebag clothing, like Ed Hardy, you know that company.
That's my favorite clothing. Don't
It's
shit on
my
that.
bad, bro.
That's literally what I rock like all day. Anyways,
But Ed Hardy was the apprentice to Sailor Jerry.
he was a tattoo artist.
Ed Hardy was that's why all the designs
Oh
are
my
tattoos.
God. Are you
he's a-
serious?
Yes, Ed Hardy. I
So
hate
wait,
this
all
so
he
much.
did was like tribal tattoos, and he's like, I
no,
can make this
he did
into
not
clothing.
no,
Like,
he did American
he
traditional
did like
tattoos.
American traditional.
Ed Hardy ruined his fucking name with that
Yeah.
clothing company
He
and
has
the people
wine
that
now.
wear it. Ed Hardy was one of the most respected tattoo artists of all time. He went to Japan. He did 10 years of apprenticeship under Hiroshima.
You're gonna say he went into like prison for 10
No,
years.
Hiroshima 3. who's-
Hiroshima.
No,
Yeah.
it's his
Hiroshima.
name.
More like.
It's a
You know what happened
Yakuza.
in Hiroshima?
I think so.
What
Who's a
happened?
Yakuza tattoo artist who
A
does
nuke may
Tabori.
went boom.
And then came back to America.
How many nukes did we drop on Japan?
2, almost 3.
Almost 3. Sorry.
If they
Yes.
didn't surrender.
My bad.
But we
Forgot
didn't have a
history
third
was
No, that
nuke.
was
bad.
good.
We didn't have a third nuke though. It was just an empty threat.
We didn't have a third nuke.
Not at the time, but they were
Mhm.
making one. The
Do you
Demon
think we'd
Core.
ever drop a nuke again?
Not the
Maybe if
United
they take Ed
States.
Hardy off the markets.
Do you think we would ever drop like a nuke on like China or something?
We should.
We almost did during the Korean War. That was an
They have
actual
bigger
battle
ones than
plan
us.
to stop the Chinese from invading into North Korea. They were gonna drop like 30 nuclear bombs across the Chinese border of North
Oh
Korea
my
and China.
God.
Because that was at a time before nukes were like considered like world-ending. They were just like strategic weapons
Oh, really?
during like the
Are we past Ed Hardy?
mid 50s.
Damn.
We moved on to
Yeah.
nukes. We've nuked that.
Anyways, you know Kat Von D?
Yeah.
She was apprenticed by Ed Hardy.
Does
So
that
it's
mean
like-
she like had to suck his dick?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like he had to suck Sailor Jerry's dick.
Isn't she
had
not a great tattoo artist or?
She's a really good tattoo artist. She had a couple years where she was a really bad tattoo artist because she was an alcoholic, but now she's a really good tattoo artist. And
Nice.
when she started, she was really good, but she had a fat minute where people were getting piece of shit Kat Von
I
D
feel like a lot of
pieces.
tattoo artists or people super into tattoos are either like straight edge or they like to
Drug
get
addicts.
fucked.
Yeah,
I
like
feel
me.
like there's not much of a middle ground. It's kind of one way or the other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's why I
do
like-
drugs.
It's weird with tattooing too. Like when I was going around for apprenticeships and stuff, like, Because there's some tattoo parlors that are really
Straight edge?
really professional.
Are there like straight edge ones?
Yeah, they don't do any drugs in there. They have
Boring.
they have like some of their bios. It's like no rock stars allowed. Like not like their tattoo artists don't know how to be cool and shit. So they like kind of turn me away. And
Why?
then
Because you're a rock star.
yeah, because I have green hair and I'm fucking cool.
You're the Joker, dude. You're literally.
Yeah, and and then there's other tattoo shops that like smoke weed in the tattoo shop.
Hell yeah.
That's. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, if I'm getting a tattoo.
It's not
Now
like
I know
while
we
they're
literally
tattooing.
did that upstairs while my buddy was getting a tattoo.
Yeah,
I literally was smoking weed while he was getting a tattoo.
I was so drunk
allegedly.
for Jimmy's tattoo.
Um,
I was so drunk, dude.
but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be in like a tattoo shop getting like my first tattoo and literally there's just clouds of weed and
No,
like,
it's not
everyone-
like in the shop that I was. I mean, I had a shot at. I kind of blew it. I just didn't really care enough.
We'll just open up your own.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm kind of doing now.
Hire a
but-
gang of hooligans
Mhm.
and you just call it like literally like Rockstar, which probably definitely is the Erdian name of a tattoo parlor. Call it like Rockstar, fucking badass. Like
I already have a cool idea for a
shit.
tattoo shop name, Scratchers, because
I like that. It's
tattoo
like meth,
artists.
it's for like meth guys.
Yeah.
They every
Good
tattoo
demographic.
artists call like me a scratcher because I didn't have a real tattoo apprenticeship and I'm not actually taught, so they say it's like scratch work, like I can't actually.
An
do it or
apprenticeship
whatever.
is like you sweep the needles off the floor.
Basically,
or, like,
you like suck the boss's dick and like take the trash out, and
Yeah.
like maybe in 4 years you can tattoo.
you get them Red Bulls and Monster Energies.
Yeah, and you answer the phone while their fucking wife's, they're calling for, bullshit. Yeah, that. So I
Well,
didn't want
man.
to do that.
I like it. Scratchers, I like it. I'm into it.
But yeah,
I'd
they
go
would
to
smoke
Scratchers.
weed like.
I
in
will
the
get
back.
my second tattoo and become uncool, and get my tattoo at Scratchers.
Hell yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. Dude, you should come over and get a tattoo after this.
No,
Fuck
absolutely
Fuck
not.
going to your parents, bro.
Absolutely not. I do actually have to leave soon. It's 3:30.
Get Tribal Garfield,
What
bro.
we
I've
do,
been
2
pushing this
hours?
on everyone.
Just
Yeah.
about.
Tribal.
Tribal Garfield.
Tribal Garfield, yeah.
I already showed you.
Yeah, you get that first, and then maybe I'll see if I like it.
I literally will get it if no one gets it. I'm just trying to get someone to get it. Because I like the design so much.
I mean, you're at the point where you have so many where it's just like you're almost kind of like whatever you want to do. You're just gonna like.
I don't really care about what goes on my body for the most
You
part.
don't have a face tat though, right?
No. I have a neck tattoo, but
I wouldn't get a face tat.
I want to soon.
I would
just
keep
don't really.
keep it at neck.
I want to get
Keep
the.
it at neck. Don't get a
Yeah.
face tattoo.
I want to
I
get
have
the
my head
Playboy
tattoo.
bunny
Actually, you
on my
know what?
face.
I don't give a shit. Do whatever you
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah, Dad.
Okay, do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I want to get fucking that on my face.
Don't do that.
I want to get the little Playboy bunny on my face for the podcast. Show
Just do it on your. It has to be on your ass or like on your dick. You know what I mean? Can you tattoo a dick?
Yeah.
Have you tattooed a dick?
Not yet.
What about like a douchey guy? Like
Yeah.
it's like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But you can tattoo. Now, do they have to get hard
Mhm.
to be able to?
yeah, you gotta take a Viagra before.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I wouldn't need a Viagra. I just show me.
You'd be hard the whole time.
Yeah, I'll just
hard
put
walking in.
gay porn on.
Yeah, put gay porn on like he had on during the party, and
Mm-hmm.
Research. No.
Yeah, I would do a
that's what he
dick
calls
tattoo.
it.
It just
Research and development. Yeah.
I would do a dick tattoo. It just costs a lot. Like,
Why? Because you get it.
because I have to tattoo. I have to be so up and close and personal, like with your
Wouldn't
hard
that
cock.
bleed a lot?
Yeah.
Because you have a hard cock, so you
lot of
got
blood in
blood,
Yeah,
and then you're just
probably.
bleeding, and then you'd have a scabbed cock. Could you have sex or jerk off when you
You
have
gotta
a scab?
wait for like a week.
So
I
you
think.
can't touch your cock for like
I think
a
your
week.
dick's just all scabbed up for like a week or
This
two.
isn't worth it. I
No.
mean,
There's this dude Richie the barber who's he's got his whole face tattooed like a clown. Like
oh,
he's
that
like
sounds awesome. Yeah.
He's Steve-O's barber. He does Steve-O's hair and shit.
Oh, I've
but-
seen that.
But he
Wait, that
got-
guy's face is tattooed?
Yeah, you didn't
but
think
then
that
he
was
puts-
makeup?
I thought it was makeup.
No, his face is tattooed with the blue around his mouth and the red on his eyes.
Oh, he tattooed himself as like a clown.
I mean, he didn't do it himself, but yeah,
mean,
that's why his
Do you
hair
know
is
how many children he's terrified in his life?
probably so many.
hundreds and hundreds.
He's
But anyways, he got his dick tattooed.
Oh, good.
He told
What,
a
you get a one of those little things on his
No,
he
dick?
got a
barber
barbershop pole.
That's just hilarious.
That rules, right? And
That
dude, his
rules.
girlfriend at the time broke up with him because she couldn't wait a week.
Cause she's a fucking
He's got that
slut.
clown dick, you know.
Yeah. And that's
Why.
that's a hilarious way to fuck a dude.
So
like,
wait, hold on. That's really funny because as your dick gets hard, the probably looks like the barbershop pole
spinning.
is spinning.
But like, wait, what type of dick do you have? It uncoils.
Yeah. This doesn't, dude.
But that's so funny to like fuck
Do
a
you think
guy.
the tip's like gold?
Like, cause
It
either
has to be.
Wait, is it like a candy cane? He's got Santa dick.
it's red and blue, red, white, and blue.
It's like a North Pole,
yeah,
you
but
know.
do you think he has like the gold?
The gold at the top.
Oh, it's blue. Oh, it's like America.
But yeah,
he's
the
got,
you ever
like-
seen a barbershop pole? It's the red, white, and blue stripes.
Yeah, but they have the little gold ball at the top.
They do have a gold ball at the top.
You tattoo
though.
his tip.
And then you think the balls are gold too?
Well, they probably do a yellow, a nice
Yeah.
Blue
canary
balls.
yellow.
He just
star brand.
tattooed blue balls permanently.
That'd
so
be
it's
fun.
just.
Yeah, you gotta have something on your balls if your dick is tattooed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fellas.
Hello, Ricky.
Oh, he's taking a call from his dad.
Okay, you gotta fire this producer. We gotta get. I'll find you guys a new producer.
Sounds good, man.
This
Thank
fucking
you.
show is falling apart, dude.
Should I do
I'll call you back
Should
in
I
like
plug
10 minutes.
anything?
You should.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have you do that at the beginning. What the fuck's
Oh.
wrong with us?
Let me see the rest of my dates. People don't listen 2 hours into a
No,
podcast.
no,
anyways.
They
I don't even
don't.
know if they listen 30 minutes in.
They haven't been paying attention. If they are listening, dude, they don't care.
Okay, here's my dates for the rest of the month. Zaz and Ha-Ha's in Warren, Rhode Island. Friday, November 18th. Corey Mayo, myself, Al Park, bunch of comics. Gonna be fun.
Is that it?
out.
Hell yeah.
Give me laughs.
Give
Give
him
it a
laugh.
follow. Give it a goog.
Hold on, so you already plugged that.
Oh, I plugged it in. You get it at the top and the bottom.
You made it
know?
seem like we missed so many dates.
No, not much.
But yeah, if anyone's listening at this point, dude, they don't go outside their house.
Not
So
even for 1 second.
that didn't do well. Anyone ever told you look like Ben Stiller?
I used to get Tom Hanks a lot, like pre-beard.
Like if Ben Stiller had a beard. I think it's the ears.
I used to have big ears. I kind of grew into my ears, you know.
It's still a little big.
Yeah, they're big, but whatever. You know, got a huge cock too, so.
Fuck yeah.
I don't actually. It's average.
Stay gay, America.
Been a pleasure.
Hey, thank you guys. This has been a pleasure.
Of course, anytime.
Until the next time, you know.
Until the next
thank
time.
you, boys. Appreciate it.
Stay gay, America.